So what's this map got? Now they're re-rolling this. Are they? I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of iron. There's coal nearby. Good stone. This is a goodish map, to be fair, for anyone playing a normal strategy. But Mystic Clutch, we know, don't care about that. I mean, there's no defenses, though. You look around the map, there's no wall. There's no turrets apart from the 3 you get. So maybe... I mean, they're pinging where they're going to build in case they keep it. You ain't going to be building stuff there. You haven't got time to build unless you're going to go toe-to-toe. Oh, there's a lot of points gone in for MystiClutchPipe already. They're keeping it, okay? Yep, it's a lack of defenses. They're keeping this. They're going to go north, yep. Regular. Oh, brace yourselves. Buckle in. This could be spicy as. This would be great. Okay, so we've got Chrono, Pied Piper, and Clutch on north. And we have Factorio as the manager. And on south, we have Megafrot, Neuro, and ZEM with Everlord as the manager. Now, I do worry with the pings that Everlord was doing over here. And here, he thinks they're going to be building something. And unless they didn't really pay attention... No, why are you... Why are they pinging the mix patch? You haven't got time to build. We're fast. We do Green Science Rush the fastest out of anybody automated in that respect. Hand-fed automated, should we say. There's no time to build anything other than an exact replica of what they're going to throw at you, or absolutely labs into nades and get defending instantly, and then build up from there as you hold back the waves. What are they pinging up here? Bitsorio's pinging this. I'm super confused what's going to happen here. I wonder if they're both red rush. I mean, red rush is what they start with on north. I mean, in our match, I spotted it. I spotted the grid design going up with the power poles and was like, that's a red rush. And it was until they had enough red to get green, and then it was a green rush. And that just threw me, because I looked at it and went, it's a green rush. Hand-fed green rush. What's going to happen? And the amount of green science they produced in that amount of time was phenomenal. I really don't know what South think they're going to be building here, or why Bits... I don't know what he was pinging up here for. Why do they care about up here when they're just going to be building here, probably, the entirety of what they need? Coal, iron, and copper nearby for building. You don't care about stone off the bat because you've got everything you need. Oh, a few more points in for Baguette. Well, yeah, you can predict with channel points, or you can... There's a poll as well. I've never used a poll. I've got the wrong thing there. But there's 6 minutes left on both by the look of it. You can use channel points for most of it for free if you've got channel points, or you can use bits in the poll apparently, which is nice. Never done that before, so... This is going to be really, really interesting. Yeah, to be honest, this Factorio Battle Battles has kind of got an edge of that. I mean, the problem with this is we haven't seen all the strategies played out. Like, we've played the first half of the season, and we went really, really quick through Green Science Rushes. We were doing like 13-minute games. And then they got to half an hour as teams started to defend against it and understand what they needed to do. And then they started going to an hour. And now we've seen several games go the full 2 hours to Armageddon. And in some cases, we've seen teams hold on through Armageddon to like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 40 minutes. With Behemoth biters coming at all angles. And it's bonkers. Go on, 6 pool. ZEM, see, I don't understand. South are just pinging the mix patch like they're going to be building there. I mean, Baguette's strategy normally is to set up very basic hand-fed stuff and then get mixed builds going into smelters, into building stuff. That takes them 6 to 10 minutes minimum to get anything set up. Even with regular pack, it's still slow to set up that sort of stuff. I just don't see how they think they're going to build something down there when North team are literally going to be throwing science in about 2.5 minutes. So what happens now is basically the home team gets to choose the map, gets to choose the pack, gets to choose the side, which they've done. They've been put into the right sides. They then get 5 minutes of free time to do what they're doing now, to ping, to plan, to work out, because otherwise it's unfair on the away team. They don't know what pack's being picked. They have no time to sort of look at the map and decide where they're going to build stuff. So they get 5 minutes of just free time to go, right, put your power here, put your build here, put this here, do that. Okay, we're ready. And they can say they're ready beforehand if they want to. So there you go. South have just said they're ready. And there's like a minute left at the time. But if North are ready, they'll just start now because both teams are ready. Yeah, both teams are ready. Here we go. It's about to start. Yep, told you. So they had time left, but both teams are ready. So, oh right, where do we watch? They tell you this other team has to say if they want to keep the map, if they what pack they want to pick, and which side they want to be on. So in this case, what you'll see at the top here, the pack here is regular. That's denoted by the cog, regular, science, robots, and combat. So at this very start, when they pick the map, they then have to say which science pack they want to use. And at that point, the opposition, the away team, knows what they're up against. Or this is the same, this is the same, this is exactly the same. Oh my god, brace yourselves. This is the power plant, the labs, and this is the square power pole design. This is what I spotted on their side. Baguette are doing what we did. Oh boy. Okay. Let's look at this. Look at the guys here just waiting. Can we see the handcrafting queue? I think we can. So they're crafting labs. He's crafting. They're both crafting 25 odd assemblers each. I think Baguette have got that. I think Baguette are dying. Let's have a look. Let's go. These crosses work nowadays. Can I click? Yes, I can click them off. So there's your red rush, ready in to get into the labs to get going. And they've now. Oh look, they've gone down for military though. They have gone. Oh, no, they've got nothing. They've got military 1 and nothing else. They need grenades going. What are they researching? Military is what they're researching. They need grenades like next now. Oh boy. I mean, Pipe is setting up just in case. That'll be for furnaces, no doubt. Is it? Yep, stone furnaces. Nice. Baguette just got military, so they can craft SMGs and they can craft. Oh, Baguette's doing logistic science pack now, and they just no. Logistic and then steel. That's fine. Steel takes a while to research. North are absolutely tearing through the red science up here. They'll be done and switching to green any second. Look, they got it all going here. Like this is such a good design, man. So clean. Look at this. 28, 9. They can already there's the green science change. This is the green science change. Instantly gone. Look at that. They're all feeding belts and in they're all running already. That's 3, 6, 12, 18, 24. 6, 12, 18. That's 48 assemblers running, and it only takes not long at all to start making green science. South haven't. South are doing exactly what we did. I don't think they've learned a lesson here. Wait for that first send. Be any second now, and they won't hide it. They won't trickle feed it like they didn't against us. They will not trickle feed it. Here we go. 48, 37. South are now researching steel. They haven't even queued up the next one, which is military 2. Oh, typical guys. It's getting in Mystic Clutch. Get your points in now. It's your last second, I think. Oh boy, have they got some hand-fed green science going in? They've got a tiny amount coming through. Steel is nearly done, but they haven't got grenades or anything yet. North are going to send a load more green science in a sec. All collected in there. 77 in his inventory. We see the inventories. 82, 54. Wow, this is going to be GG in no time. I don't see how Baguette escape. There's 85 cent. Oh, I'll close the window. There you go. And 119. Wow, where's the mutagen log? They've already sent 289 packs and we're 4 minutes in. That's just shy of big biters. Just shy of big biters. It's 16.4% gets you big biters. Baguette are looking and looking, hoping to see something. They might get grenades up. They might get grenades up. They're going to have to handcraft grenades super fast. There's military 2. Need to be handcrafting grenades. Let's see if they're doing it. They're going for heavy armor. He's got 1 grenade. 6 grenades. Handcrafting some behind his thingies. Oh, this could go either way. This could go either way. Yeah, 200 pack a minute starting at 2 minutes 30. Look at that. There's another 130 going through. And that's the problem. With no defenses, these guys are all going to be defending. Have they all got grenades yet? He's got... Look, they're all waiting. They've all got a few grenades on them. He's got 5 crafted. I'm still not convinced it's enough. Got fish. They've all got an armor. They've all got SMGs. They've not got many grenades yet, though. Where's the first attack coming from? Where's the first attack coming from? Look at that. 1250. Look at the Evo difference. Look at that. 6 minutes in, basically 20%. 1200 Evo versus 92. So what are North up to? I mean, North are actually moving into... They're catching up in terms of this. This is a quick changeover. Very quick changeover. Where are these biters? I think we can... There is a... Oh, not that one. Is it F4? Enemy. Here we go. We want South biters. Do I have to... oh, I don't know how you use this properly. I think there's some buttons down here. You can... Show next waypoint. Maybe that's it. Oh, here we go, over to the right. There you go, that shows where they're targeting at least, but doesn't really help. There's the next attack coming in. Big attack. No mediums in there yet, though. Oh, Nero's got nothing to fight with. He's having to run back. Megafrot's just about holding on, but I think... Oh, is he going to survive the spit? Is the next attack behind it? Relentless. He said he haven't got enough grenades to deal with it. They need to thin out the attack. And not die. Next attack right behind it. Wow. I hope they've got enough grenades on them. Oh, he's got... Wow, he's got a load of grenades. Nero's got lots and lots of grenades. They've got grenade production up there. Survived that one. They survived that one. So they now have... medium biters, but they do have grenade production. Wow, fair play to them. This could go longer. They've survived longer than we did, effectively, at this point. Threat is still pretty high, and it is going to be a lot... Oh, there's all down there. There's going to be a lot of medium biters coming next. Look at that. I mean, they've got grenades up nice and quick. Fair play to them there. Wow, they went heavy on grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 grenade assemblers in sub 8 minutes. That's when you know they've gone pure defense. They've automated nothing but science. They're just start. This is what they normally start with at the very start, but they've obviously changed tack to get this. So this is what they normally end up with. Now, do we have any more groups coming? I wish I knew how to use this bit properly because we'd be able to see it then. Oh, they're sending red science north. Try and catch them back. Entity positions? No, it's not entity. What is it? What are they called? Biters I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't know what the button is for that. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, I left something on. Oh, not that one. Oh, 2 attacks back to back. Any mediums? Couple of mediums there. None in there. Mainly spitters there, so Megafrot should be able to take that. Medium biters have just been spotted. Feels like they got mediums a bit slower than against us. Really does. That feels like slower. Another attack. Again, all spitters though, so actually not that dangerous. Megafrot just doing the dance. Nice and easy. Oh, turn off tile grid. That's looking awful like that. There we go. That's nicely defended. Again, threat is down low, but they're starting at 19.7% threat, so I think they've stopped throwing, yes. But they do have a green build going. It's not an attack build, it is a research build, but they may get extra green out of that. They can still throw. Interesting. Coal, that's the starting iron. They've hand-fed grenades by the look of it, just off there to make sure they have some. I know what, hand-fed grenades is actually a really solid plan. Got a bit of iron, bit of copper coming. They had stone furnaces up quite early, so they probably had quite a lot of them spare. Yeah, 80 spare already. That helps them expand quite fast in this part of the game. This is a really, really solid plan by MystiClutch at the minute. I just wonder if it's enough now, though. Baguette managed to learn from our mistakes and hold on with grenades coming quick enough. You're going for down here. Stone, that's for walls. Sensible. Threats building again and again. This is because of the Evo. The packs will be more mediums, but I think they're going to be all right because of the amount of grenades they've got now. They haven't got stronger explosives yet, which is generally a quicker way of killing them. Here we go. The next bite is down here. There's no mediums in there. We had tons of mediums come. Here we go. This is better. This is more like it. This is more like it. This is what we wanted to see a couple minutes ago. Megafrost's gonna die. Oh god, he's just holding on. Oh, another attack down here as well. Yeah. Everlord's probably shouting these attacks out to them so they can see it. They're fine as long as ADM doesn't die. They went straight for the radar. That's a financial loss that's acceptable. Radars are totally expendable at that point. There we go, they're just sitting some more green, get them to over 20%. I think Baguette have stabilised this match. I think I might have to take it back. I think they managed to do what we couldn't because they knew it was coming. They managed to get grenades up super fast. I think they had grenades up in what, 4 or 5 minutes? And you need them up by 9 minutes usually. So that's solid on their part. I don't think they're actually researching anything yet. No, green science isn't running. They're just buffering up a bit of red for now. They might send a bit more to the enemy. Yeah, Mega's got 50 grenades on him now. At this point, it should be more than enough to cope with the biters that come. And did we pick the same pack as Baguette? No, MystiClutch, the home team in both games, so they picked regular pack in both games. So we didn't have a choice of the pack. They picked it. We practiced regular, but they picked it. It was their strategy, effectively. And Baguette are in the same boat. But Baguette do favour regular pack. Just not that start. That start was super, super quick. Super aggressive start. Like, we didn't even know that level of aggression existed at this point in the game for a Green Rush start. But I do wonder if they can catch up now. They've got a few attacks of their own, but nothing too great. And they've started to get green. Yeah, I mean, it's not an attack build. It is a research build for now. They do have the furnace wall because of the early furnaces, which is really nice, actually. It gives them a bit of defense. Oh, another attack here. I mean, South are going to get more medium. So the problem South have got is they have no walls, they have no turrets, they only have grenades. So the only defense South has is themselves. They have to be in the right spot at the right time, so their manager / spy has to be calling out these spots really quickly so that someone can get there, someone can take on the packs as they arrive. How are they doing for wall? Have they managed to get any up? No, they just hand feeding the bricks. So has he got a couple hundred brick? He'll start making wall. But only the problem South have got is it only takes one bad pack of biters to sneak up and get through where they weren't expecting to cause havoc in the base and cause chaos. North are under next to no pressure. Threat has equalised, but North are only getting small biters. They're not even worried. Grenades will take them out in seconds. South are worried because they're at 21%. They're going to get way more mediums than anything now. Tell you here, actual passive threat is 5.25, 2.47. So South have twice the amount of passive threat at the minute. Which means this goes up twice as quickly as these guys effectively. So they're going to see more attacks more often. There you go. Next one. What we got down here? Again, all small biters. Game's rigged, man. But again, they got through the wall a bit quicker. These guys letting it come a bit too close to my liking. Where's EM going? Oh, he's going. Okay. Yeah, I would be taking these fights along here. Here we go. Next one. See how quickly they catch this one. A few more mediums in this. Everyone's a bit far away. They're going to get a bit too close to the wall unless they target the wall. Nope, they're through the wall. Megafrot should be able to handle them. Again, this is a bit closer to your base than you'd like for fighting at the minute. Another attack here. Oh, they're stuck in the trees. Look, that's easy. Well, should be easy enough to deal with. Ooh. Don't die, Megafrot. If you die now, you could really put yourself at jeopardy. They're stuck in the trees, look. Yeah, that's no worry for him. We could do with a sneaky attack here or a sneaky attack here right now. How are North getting on? North are just chilling. The occasional biter attack. They've got a little furnace wall defense going on just to keep them safe for a short while. Yeah, they're just back in building mode now. Well, I think North are in a better position overall in terms of having to fight biters. I think they'll just crack on and build stuff now. But I think they're behind where they should be. South have got a bit more automated and are actually technically ahead. But they now have to spend a lot more time defending because of the medium threat. You can't let a single wave through to your base now because it could be game over. They've actually lost the radar here. That's not good. They need to fix this quickly. This is not a good angle to have. You want to be able to see much more than you can here. Otherwise, you could be nastily surprised out of the fog of war. But yeah, I just concentrate on sending red science. They've got spare at the minute. It's like a mini red rush, but not quite. South firing right back with 140 green. They've obviously got enough spare now. Yeah, they're starting to buffer. That's good news there. Oh, here we go. A couple of attacks up north. Let's see if they can handle this. They should be able to. They had grenades up just as much as South did. Piper should deal with that. That's all spitters. Chrono. Yeah, he's trying to get them tangled up in the walls there so we can just blast them down. Yeah, that was an easy attack to handle for them. Still can't figure out how to get the attacks to show up properly on here. South biters. Oh, there's an attack in the bottom left. I'll look at that in a sec. Can't see which button it is to make that work. There we go. Megafrot's down there. There's a lot more mediums in here. See how the mediums are now gathering? I thought this would have happened sooner, but it didn't. And unfortunately now, because they haven't got stronger explosives, it takes a few more to kill. And they've not actually bothered to get anything past electronics at this point. So it takes like a couple extra grenades, 2 or 3 grenades to kill the biters when they're mediums. This biter's killing rocks, man. Come on. Here we go, here we go. Out of the fog of war, look. So no one's seen it. There's mediums in there, and they're straight up the right-hand side. So the M's going to try and gather them up. Mediums cause a bit more trouble. There you go. Did alright, but again, each attack that comes is taking them off building. Now, they have automated some stuff, so they're doing okay. North, just chilling. There's no attacks. They have a full red-green automation going now, by the look of it. Oh no, they're hand-feeding copper still for now. They haven't got copper automated yet. Gathering science down here. 20, 30, 40 greens. 30 odd reds. Not massive, but it soon adds up. Yep, 64. That's a nice little design. They're getting that up nice and early. It's really solid. It's allowed them to have a lot of furnaces quickly. But the patches are pretty awful in the mixed patch to build on because they built over them. I think South have got the same problem. Yeah, oh, another attack. Ooh, silo biter, silo gun turrets to the rescue there. 2 of them coming out to defend here. Almost 3 of them out defending on this side. Come on, biters, come on, come in here now. Another attack following it straight up. Mainly spitters. Again, Megafrot should have this. What armor are they running? Yep, heavy armor. Standard. So Megafrot's the defender at the minute. He has heavy armor. The rest of them have light. So Megafrot is the one we should see out and about fighting biters consistently, as he can stand basically around them, take the hits to get them to him, and then just boom. Chrono just killed Chrono. Where? Oh, he's okay. No, he's okay. He just took himself out defending there. He got the biters. That's probably an acceptable loss at that point. It's not going to cause him any trouble. Oh, we better be quick. There was a few cheeky biters coming down there. They're doing building walls. Why? Oh, okay. Don't want to build on the patches. Fair enough. Just the belt. We'll need the space for putting stuff on. That's fine. Nothing else coming at the minute. Threats not terrible. But like I say, each wave that comes now, there's going to be more and more mediums appearing, which gets harder and harder without stronger explosives, which they've decided not to research yet. I don't know why. Oh, they're waiting to get green science up and running. Here we go. Okay, right. So I can see what's happened here now. Normally, Baguette will build the red science build as they've done here, but leave an extra lane, extra bit of space, so they can do both science packs on one belt. But because they had to build grenades and everything so quickly, they had to get labs down and whatever they could down, and they've not had time to space everything out and put green science in the same bit. So at the minute they've got a sort of defunct separate builds. So they're probably going to belt this up from here, or from this way around, and probably bring it in here somewhere and try and get it onto the belt this side. Oh, look, again, silo guns to the rescue there. That's fine. South, another attack. Again, a few more mediums. North are researching electronics and fast inserters. Megafrot should take these out easily. Yeah, they're going for the wall. But again, there's not a lot of defenses. It only takes one attack to get through. There we go. Bottom left, another attack coming. Tiny attacks at the minute. This is nothing really. This should be defendable Megafrot with no trouble. You really shouldn't have any issues defending against all of this. Are they doing for walls? Yeah, at some point, someone should be extending their walls out. Yeah, they're starting to go this way. That's good. I wonder if they'll go all the way to the water, or if they'll cut short. Probably go to the water. Just going to do it across there. This one, probably just hook it up there. You don't need this mixed patch. You're not going to use it. We'll try and bring this around there. That should be enough. You just need enough space to get flamers in at some point. Tiny attacker biters. Look at that. That's pitiful. North, no pressure. South threat. Here we go. Megafrot's out there though, so it should be fine. Yep, he should have that. Everlord's pinging ZEM for... What's that? Green chips. Green chips are low. Coppers. Oh, okay, they've got a bit of a mixed build up here then. There's some mixed stuff coming out of these, but not a lot of copper. Yeah, they're built like a mixed build, bringing it all back down. Oh, there's a few feeds. Both teams feeding at once there. Wow, okay. Clowntown's looking at this build. What's he looking at? Yeah, they're not getting much out of this because there's not a lot of copper coming through. They've hand-fed one. It's got 80 and they've left the other two basically empty. Oh, that one's empty. So the M feeding back to north. Yeah, JD's just spotted it. The way they've got this ore coming through, they need a lot more copper, and unfortunately, it's very heavy on iron by the look of it. Yeah, so you see, most of these smelters are stuck on iron or brick. There's 1, 2, 3 that are smelting copper at the minute. And because they're not empty, they won't pick up a new ingredient. They'll keep picking up the iron or the iron ore to feed as it comes through. Oh, there you go. Baguette have now started doing stronger explosives. Now, have they got enough to do that fully? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 labs. 10 if they all run. It's not bad. They should get stronger explosives. I think if Baguette get stronger explosives, this game could go late game. It really could. I've got the wall forming down here, and they're trying to form it here. Again, 90. it kind of becomes a game of attrition now. Like North want to get South to big biters ASAP, but they're on the back foot in terms of building. They don't have the resources behind them they would have if they'd started with a normal strategy. So they're starting with next to nothing in the bank to try and get green science out. Now I think their build is not really an attack build. It is pretty much, yeah, it's a research build. Oh, they've just blacked out. They have just blacked out on power. Oof, we was there to put coal in. Yeah, they haven't automated coal. It's hand-fed with next to nothing. That's going to die again. Oh, wow, they're struggling with coal down there. They really need to get this coal in. Yep, take it from there. You've got coal buffered here, so either split it out or take it from your buffer. You need to prioritize it. Yes, okay, good. So the problem they've got now is grenades will suffer because they're going to prioritize all the coal down to power. And until that backs up, no coal's going to get through to grenades. So grenade production will stop, but they need to fix power now because power's basically going to black out again on the way. It's red. Yeah, that burner inserters, yeah. Burner inserters feed themselves and then feed the boilers. Yeah, there you go. Clutch is feeding them to get them going just to keep power up. Here we go. This just needs to back up on the belt. And then they'll get grenade production going again. I don't think they need a buffer anymore. I think they're going to outstrip the buffer. 23 grenades in a buffer chest. Nice. What are they building now? Red ammo. Okay. Oh, so red ammo. There's two ways this is going. This is either they're going to use red ammo for fighting and hope that's enough to keep biters away, or, and the most probable answer is military science. I think it will go into military science myself. I think they're gonna buffer this up for military so they can get military science out nice and quick. Yeah, a couple of little steel assemblers here just to feed it. That's just, there you go, military science packed by Clutch. There you go. That's what that is. That's starting to get military ready as quick as they can. Again, need military for flamers, so makes perfect sense. South are still having an okay time, but look, the amount of fighters here. Did they get stronger explosives? I assume they did. No, they haven't got it yet. Okay, that means this is still a tough fight against the biters. Don't get caught in the trees or caught by your own wall. Oh, and then to the left, Megafrot is the defender, and these guys have snuck around the wall. ZDM is going to have to power them down. Mediums, take a few extra. Okay, yep. Cleared up nicely. Yeah, I think at this point, I think Baguette are on the back foot. But long term, have got more infrastructure up ahead of them now. There you go. Green Science comes out of here and joins all the way up here. Goes all the way around into labs that side now. Not an ideal situation for them, but it works. That's fine. North. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. North had to pause there. Their voice communication looks like has gone down. And that makes sense because they've got 3 attacks here coming. They need to kind of be on it here. Load of spitters. Load of biters. And Chrono was already taking out these ones, which should be fine. the pause spiral. That was our game. We had a pause spiral. Pause after pause after pause, that was, unfortunately. Okay, hopefully this will be resolved in a sec. Oh, everyone's going to go to the bathroom whilst they paused. Fair enough. Latency's okay. Yeah, my latency's actually really good tonight. 9 ticks for once. Just a comms issue for them. Well, it looks like Baguette have managed to fend off this early attack. Evo-wise, there's still a good difference. This will come down to flamers now. Because South need flamers earlier than North. Because purely they don't have enough defense otherwise. The threat's too high. The mediums are there. They're literally going to die if they don't get flamers up first. Because of the sheer amount of mediums coming. North need flamers, but not as quickly. But their defense at the minute is pretty ropey. I don't see what's going to happen here. Dear me. The boy decided he did not want to be sleeping. He misses out on stuff tomorrow, unfortunately. But what did you say? I wonder if everyone's going to go 8 to 10 hours early now for grenades before 6 minutes. Yeah, you know what? It could shift the meta again. Like we pushed it into 9-minute grenades purely because we could get the rush up sort of in that sort of time. So everyone needed grenades in 9 minutes to be able to sustain against a green rush. A hand-fed green rush though means you need grenades in, well, yeah. In fact, it's before 6 minutes. It was about 4.5, 5 minutes that they were up and running and needed grenades, and Baguette managed to do that. So Baguette kind of set the tone of what needs to happen. And if you hear before, I was chatting to Vardra about it, and was saying that every single home game now is the potential the home team runs this strategy to put this amount of pressure on them, because MysticClutch have proven that you can do that strategy and you can still then get to the point where you are building at an equal level to your opponents. Baguette have proven that you can survive that strategy and that you can also build to a decent level, but they're fighting against such higher evo and higher threat all the while that the mediums hurt in every attack. So one wrong foot from south and their game goes south very, very quickly. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Chrono's dealt with that. Clutch is going to go deal with these. He should do, as long as he's got grenades, he's fine. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They only got to deconstruct. I think it was 48 in the end. I think it was 48 green science assemblers they'd put down. But that's nothing, and you're going to be using them in your builds. So you've already crafted the stuff you need to set up your next builds, your next red-green assemblers for proper layouts. So it's not wasting material. You're not wasting stuff by doing so. So it's a very solid strategy. It is very solid. And look, they already got smelting lanes up. The automated grenades themselves, they've got so many furnaces because they set that up whilst they were building their early game hand feed stuff. Burner City's kind of dying, but at this point they're probably not so bothered because they have automated stuff. It's maybe the copper the only thing. I know they've got copper down here. So they've got quite a lot of stuff at the minute. Let's have a Lord pinging. Radar missing. Okay, so he can't see past here. That's a fair point because I know as I'm a manager it's the same thing. 2 rows out of that 8 for crafting their own science. Yes. I think you're right, actually. I think they were keeping the first couple to get the science up for their own research purposes. There we go. What are they doing? Stronger explosives 1 is now done by Baguette. So that kind of saves them. So this will come down to flamers. Big biters and flamers, which at the minute I don't see either team pushing the other one to bigs. North's sort of science throws have really slowed down. I mean, they've got 170, 210 in the box of green, which isn't a massive amount. It might put them to sort of another few percent. And South have really, really nailed the wall. Well, there's only 1 thick still, but it buys them time. Megafrot can see them, can get to the biters, and now with stronger explosives, 1 grenade kills a large biter, a medium biter, sorry. Any walls they got here? He's obviously got them on him. Yeah, he's doubling up the walls now. Rule of thumb, if they're attacking here, double it up. Simple as that. Don't waste time. Get it doubled up. Double walls here. So they're using the trees for a bit of cover, which is not great, but still. All single here. Yeah, I think this game could go long. What are they looking up here? Trying to get. See, that's the other thing. North haven't really built much defenses. They've got grenades, but South have got a full wall in now. Nearly a 2 thick wall all around the base. So at this point, South can defend pretty well. North, not so much. If South can ramp up through green science now and send, what have they got buffered? Anything? Not a lot. Are they all producing? No, their build is dying a death of copper. Yeah. It's got copper death at the minute. Again, these builds up here, they're just not getting enough copper out of. It's the furnaces. Look, this whole thing, there's only 1, 2, 2. There's 2 furnaces making copper for them. You can't feed that off this unless you're hand feeding it. It's just awful, absolutely awful. So they're behind. If they could get that running, this green science build runs this and provides lots of spare, and all of a sudden this can change. As it is, North are pushing them up to 30%. 50. What's the next breaking point? 50% is the next breaking point. That's for big biters. But that's 20% off here and 28% off here. Piper, yeah. It's a biggish attack. Yeah, more mediums coming. See, this is the problem now. These mediums here are actually a bit of a problem. Because they don't have walls, they only have grenades. They have to be on point with these fights. Absolutely on point with these fights. I don't think... Oh, they have got wall automation down here. I think that's fairly new, though. Yeah, that is brand new. 4 and 0 finished. So this is brand new. They needed that a bit sooner, but who knows? Here we go, another attack. Oh, smalls. Oh, small biters. Bloody small biters. Come on, give them a full wave of mediums. Let's see how they get on with them. I don't think North have stronger explosives yet. Oh, they do. When did they sneak that one in? Yeah, North has snuck it in as well. Both teams are technically neck and neck on research, but South are ahead with their defender. Oh, there's a big attack. Oh, that's a big double attack. Okay, Megafrot, what you got? Oh, that wall's going to give way. If they get through, that could be trouble. Stronger explosives and heavy armor, man. Look at that. Oh, we got him right at the end. Oh, there's a lot of spitters coming in. And it's a... Oh, it's a biggish way, but he might be alright. ZEM straight down there. Yeah, look at the doing the dance. Doing the dance. Oh, followed by another wave. But if he holds him at the wall, this is good. Just don't break the wall with your own grenades. Oh, a bit risky. Should have it, should have it. Oh, wow. That could have gone either way there. Either way. That could have gone either way. But that was a masterclass in defending by Megafrot to a point. But then when he died, he'd killed everything he could. And ZEM was straight in there. So the manager, I suspect there, was doing a great job of just saying, get down there and help him. You know, get down there and help him now. And as he did, he killed the spitters. He got the next row of small biters. And between them, they held that defense. They've rebuilt their wall. It's only a bit ropey there at 54 health. That's a bit of a weak point, so be careful there. But other than that, that was solid. North are just under no threat at the minute at all. I mean, they've got the higher threat, so they should start seeing attacks shortly, but there's no defense. If South can throw science, if South just focused on getting some science thrown over, North would have a much harder time right now. I've got the walls. That's a solid wall strategy. Grenades are okay. They need to feed a bit more on the grenade front because they're running out. Only these ones are running at the minute. Megafrot sending a load north. That's better. 24. That's it. You push north higher now, and Baguettes could do enough to hold this. Oh. No, that's defendable. Oil is a bit naff, though. They're not going to get that. No one in the right mind in this match for Flamers is going for oil there. There is oil just seen here. They could come here and hope the biters just keep coming through here. And if you watched our last match, we had an awful time with oil. Trying to keep it connected. It just didn't happen. Trying to get the oil connected to the base, we had to do it about 10 times. It was infuriating. Radar up for them. So now, oh, here you go. Another attack coming. So they're coming through here. So this oil's potentially okay. Potentially. You'd really want oil that's all the way over here, or maybe here, but I think this is your best bet because that water is a bit too long to try and get oil through. Yeah, Megafrot took them out easily. No trouble. North, a few biters. They're actually getting a wall up north now. At long last. And they are feeding more. They're only 5% behind. What are they researching? Fluid handling, so they're still heading towards Flamers. And what are North pushing for? Let's have a look. Yep, the same. They've queued it all the way to flamethrowers. That's the only difference. North have queued to flamethrowers. South have basically gone as far as fluid handling. So they're neck and neck in research. They're both on fluid handling currently, with South technically ahead if you want to be pedantic about, you know, research time. What we got down here? A little attack of spitters. That's nothing. Dance, 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 dance. Dead. Easy. Easy mode. Okay, South have completed fluid handling. North, halfway through it. Yeah, it might as well be neck and neck at this point. Oh, North have got a problem, top left. Chrono's had to run away. What's Chrono doing? I don't know what he was doing there. They're okay for now. So I don't think... Do they see the oil? Yes, they see the same oil over here now. That oil is possibly gettable for both teams, I think. Because these biters keep coming through here. So that's the oil they're probably going to go for unless they get lucky and see some more further out. Oh, bottom left. Look at this. It's only a small attack, but look how quick they start chewing through the walls. Megaphot's coming down. He should be able to take that. Oh, yeah, he's pathing it up so he gets there quicker. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. You've got lovely paths all the way along here. You can see this grey section here is path. Lovely down brick path so they can run across the bottom here quick as they like. North don't have that yet. North still have massive gaps in their defences. They also aren't pumping out as much science as they could be. About 100 green. South have just finished military packs. Are they setting up for anything military-wise? Maybe here, walls. Have they fixed their copper? Ah, they've buffered up copper. Here you go. They've put chests to put copper in. So as copper comes down, they can take it and feed it back in. Otherwise, they just put the copper they've got from Burner City into here to keep things going. So that should keep them going a bit better. Mega Frot, that's better. That's better. 27 to 32. Oh, two big attacks coming here. Mega Frot's hung up. Neuro's going to have to step in and take this fight. Got to dance those biters away. Yep, he's got that one. That's good. No, that's good. Solid defending again. Both of them taking a bit. Again, few low walls. But otherwise, the defense, apart from there, looks relatively solid. North are trying their best to get a wall up. How much wall do they have stayed down here? 90 odd. It's better than nothing, but 90 doesn't go a long way when you're trying to extend a massive section out. You soon get eaten up. Oh, left. Oh, that's a gaping hole in the wall there. Good job they spotted that. It's only one attack. Yep, Conrad's got that. Only just, though. That could have been disastrous because that would have been right in on their science build. Oh, Chrono. Oh, he's okay. He died, but yeah, we can mop that up. That's one grenade clears that. That's what you call an acceptable loss. Oh, top right. They're all bottom left, though. They're all bottom left. And there's a hole in the wall. The trees might do a bit of a favour, but Clutch has got to be on that. Again, they're getting more and more mediums. Which gets harder and harder. They all got heavy armour now. Yes, looks like they probably have. South, I imagine, have as well. No, South haven't managed to get heavy armour yet. So, technically, South are worse off by not having heavy armour. Close. Never closes when you click it. North got a bit of an attack coming, but again, should be okay. It will close in a second. Huh. Managers have not seen our pings as spectators. Do not restrain yourselves. Yeah. Previously, in previous fights, the managers of both teams could see... Oh, God, here we go. South got a good one. Could see all the pings, which meant you could get advance notice of a spectator pinging something, which was helpful, but also kind of against the spirit of it, really, having sort of that advance notice. So that's changed now. So now you can... you can't see that. Oh, Everlord's asked for a pause. What are they up to? Okay, south have got a load of spitters here. That's fine. Megafrot should take that out. ZDM's just about cleared those out, so again, that's not a problem. Neuro's not moving. Oh, Neuro's stuck over here. Oh, Xeno is in the server. I didn't see Xeno popping. I knew he was streaming tonight. Oh, Neuro went AFK for a second. Okay. Well, there's better times to go AFK, to be honest with you. It's a bit ropey when your team's in the middle of a very, very important match, but okay. Okay, so Megafrot should clear this out with a couple of grenades because they're all fighting the wall here, so that's not a problem. See how it starts, look. Couple grenades. Oh, they broke through though. They did break through. Going for the radars. I mean, that's not terrible. And then straight back towards Megafrot, no doubt. That is a bit of an issue though. If any more attacks do come now. Yes, bottom left. Sneaky attack, bottom left. These guys are here, clearing it out, trying to rebuild. ZDM spotted it. It feels like it has. Yep, 2 attacks bottom left now, so he's going to come down here. And look, these walls are paper thin here. So they're through already. That causes you problems, because this wave's following. And they can come straight through the same hole. If he dies now... Well, Megafrot's coming to help him. It might be an instant reversal of the earlier bit. Ah, he's got it. Oof. They're playing with fire down on these walls, they really are. But look how close it is now. 30 to 34. Baguette really catching up. Really catching up with them. North have... Yeah, North have got 2 thick walls up here now. They've managed to catch up. Look at that. 1 grenade takes that nearly all that wave. Brilliant. What's he building here? Iron smelter, possibly steel, because this is engines. This is the flamer build. This will be. This is engines. This will be steel off here, no doubt. Or no, why would you not do it furnace to furnace though? Oh, they're probably going to do iron and then do a bit of steel to feed here. You don't need a whole row of steel, to be fair. So they're probably going to do mainly iron into some steel, and that will feed their engine build, which will get them up to flamers. So. Baguette are researching flammables. Where do flamers come after? Flamers are after that, and that's where you need the, I think it's 50 military. Yeah. Oh, what we got going on? Bottom left. Yeah, he's okay. Mystic Clutch are on flammables, flamethrowers now. So Mystic Clutch. So this is one of the things. Ah, there you go. I was just about to say. It's all well and good researching flamers and having that ready, but not having oil available is the problem. So Clutch is now on the way out to the left, hoping to find some, and he does. He finds 84%. That's enough to get that now. Just get that now, because your team cannot hold on for longer without defenses. So I hope he has got... Yes, he's got 12 pump jacks, lots of pipes. Yep, he's prepped for whatever he finds. Oh, I'd get that. I wouldn't go any further. I would just get that and get it back. Has he put pipe down? No, he's still got to put pipe. See, part of me thinks this part, you should put your tank here, start your pipe, and get your poles and drag pipe and poles, pipe and poles, pipe and poles, pipe and poles. Oh, found oil. Connect it up. Pipe and poles, pipe and poles. So by the time you get back, your team's already got oil and they can start using it. They can start putting it through the pipes, get flamers built and get them connected. Because as it stands now, they've got nothing but a player out of position. And he's just running. He could have connected this up and had oil back in the base now. And these guys could get something going. Because flamers are basically coming. Yeah, look. Clowntown's doing the same as me. Look, get these 2. Get these 2. Bits has just said the same thing. Get these. Everlord's screaming at them something about walls. Oh, they're missing coal over here. The wall production's going south fast. Got a bit more over here at least, but yeah, coal is a big issue there. They don't have coal to... Where do they get coal from? Oh, here. Oh, they're all feeding it from this one, but it's so slow. They need fast inserters to get the coal out of here at least. And even then, is it enough? Might not be enough. It's feeding all the smelting line. The leftover gets fed out the end, but the smelting line isn't getting enough coal. So this is never going to get coal. Oh, Megafrot, I hope you're nearby. Don't go running too far to the right. You've got some biters to get. Baguette is now doing flamethrowers. Research is going. Megafrot's dealt with that easily. North, yep, easy attack to finish off there. Ah, here we go, there you go. They're doing steel and iron here, so they'll feed that in both sides. They'll get iron plates out here and steel out here, and iron plates going here to feed the steel. And then they'll feed it. They've taken a long time to get this set up, though. Should have done a shorter lane and got it going sooner and just expanded it as you needed. Because this is all for the flamers. But nothing's running. It's sat there doing nothing. And I've got another 2 attacks coming down here. Still feeding green down into 580. 37%. I mean, that's still 13%-ish off bigs. Not terrible. What's Clutch pinging? Oh, top left. What's he saying? Not a lot. South have got a bit of a radar issue here because they've cut their base so fine here. They need to expand this corner. It needs to be a bit more here. This bit here is too close to your base. Your defenses here are probably at the weakest there because the biters can get right in and you've got no room to move and throw grenades around and not damage your own stuff. So that's a bit weak on their part. Again, I think all the streamers up here and even Everlord by the look of it just pinging. There's just nothing coming through here. They're trying to filter coal off and bring it onto this belt. I don't know how that helps them though, because they're not going to get coal into this build. They're struggling for coal up here hugely. I mean, they could get rid of these burners and probably get some coal out of there, or utilize the bit of coal they've got coming up here. Look, where's that going to? Power. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, this is all backed up. This isn't moving. This lot here are not moving. Get this coal off of here and get it to your smelters or something. Jeez, that's just backing up horribly. Did Clutch fight? Oh my. Wow. Wow. 855% oil, and he has gone 100% far enough to get it. Like, if you need oil and it's going to get destroyed all the while, the only way around it is to go about 1,000 tiles out, which I think this is probably slightly more than. Get the oil, and then bring it back to your base along the coast. And the biters will path all day here. They've none of them coming here yet. They'll just path here all day, and your oil will stay untouched. Let's go for rockets then. Ping it in. It'll say how many tiles. Okay, let's see. So let's assume the furthest one there. 904. 904, so it's just shy of 1,000 tiles out. Yeah, that's solid, and that amount of oil is enough for blue science, I think, as well as flamers. That will get them, yeah, that will get them blue science if they want it. South got a big attack coming on the bottom left. Megafrot's seen it at least, and Baguettes have completed flamethrower research, but they have no one going out for oil. They have the research, they don't have the oil. I think North have the oil nearly, but not the flamethrowers yet. Although, to be fair, it's about to ping, so... Again, that all got really thin. There you go, they're neck and neck on research. Both teams caught up. And Baguette, to be honest, have really pushed Mystic Clutch into 2%, 2.5% of each other. I mean, at this point in the game, that's nothing. If they get to Behemoths, that's the difference between winning and losing. We took Baguette on, we had a 2.5% difference, and that was 100% the reason why we won that game. Oh, that's a big attack on the left. Again, oh, the weak wall, the weak wall. They didn't repair it when they were down there. That's going to be costly. That needs 2 people defending, that does. Yeah. That's a good shout, but I assume by the manager getting 2 people in that location really quick. Because 1 person would have died there. Yeah, get that wall back up. You cannot leave the wall in that state. Same down here. Fix this. There you go. Everlord's ping like a madman. The fact that they're out of stone there. Oh, it's backed up on iron. Is that a pure iron smelter now then? Yes, looks like they've changed it over to pure iron. Fair enough. No more attacks come in. North should get the next set of attacks. Yep, there we go. And Pipe is just there chilling, throwing a couple of grenades out. No problem. As long as he can repair his wall, he's good. There you go, they've got flamers coming. Yeah, they're crafting. Not crafted any yet, but they're crafting them. They're just missing... yeah, a bit of steel probably. So North are going to get flamers. Is Clutch back with his stuff yet? Nope, he is coming back now though. Oh. Why is that damaged? Wow. Okay, so... okay, I'm not sure how this works. Fluid dynamics in Factorio are confusing at the best of times, to be honest. The way I understand it is if you have a pump pushing out from these tanks, so the oil will accumulate here whilst he's building pipe. Then once he connects it to a tank or more the other side, this will force all of the oil from these pipes, these pump jacks and these tanks into this pipe, and it will force it all the way along. Wow, that's horrible building, but yeah, he's got no choice. It will force it in to keep this pipe full. And if he then puts I think he puts a pump on the input side here somewhere. So a pump into a tank. It will then force all the oil from there to here, in effect. So it should keep... he's buffering all at the back end, and it will all come shooting through into the tank in their base as soon as he puts a tank and a pump down. I believe. And it also means if biters come, the oil is just moved almost instantly from here to here. So the oil doesn't spend time in the pipes, it gets forced into your base. We tried something similar with ours where we had oil in, pump, tank, and then a pump out into the pipes at base to keep all the oil in the flamer build. Keep the flamers just totally topped up all the while. So we'll see what they do. I think North now have flamers as well. So they have flamers built. And they have oil coming in almost. Little cheeky wave going for a stroll around the base at the minute. There you go. Connor's got it. And then left hand side. So again, you see the biters, they don't come much past this line here. So bringing your oil along this coast. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's going to be really solid. What do you think then, typical guy? How do you think this is going to go? Mystic Clutch seemed to... they did a really strong start. But Baguette seemed to be really pushing back. And Threat is now neck and neck, effectively. Oh, North are going to get a couple of big attacks here. Might take a little bit of defending. Pipe Up is defending there. This wall is a bit sus. Oh yeah, Baguette 100% prepared after our match. They took what they saw and they did it right. They got the grenades up quick at the start, which I think has made this match then flip on its head and go back to a normal but slower standard match. Armageddon match probably now, given that Flamers are sort of coming on both sides. Clutch is about to get his set up. To be fair, did South have not gone for oil yet? South have a bit of a trouble here. North will be chilling for days. Let's see if Clutch has got the stuff on him to do what I said. If he's going to put pump, tank, and hold it. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Baguette 100% prepared for the start of that match and did well. We got absolutely stuffed. Yeah, that was a solid plan by them, and I'm gutted we were first against them to hit that. I'd rather it had been Baguette first. It's so sad, but it is what it is. Fair play. It was really fun to watch effectively. You know, I think it doesn't matter which team tonight was first. You were always going to get beat by that because no one was prepared for that level, sadly. But you know, I have to tip my hat and all that because it's a solid strat. Baguette managed to prepare enough to hold on and get grenades up. And it looks like they are now going for flamers. They're literally just waiting for it to buffer. They're just missing engines, which are probably missing steel, which they don't appear to have anywhere yet. South are a bit behind. North have the upper hand if they can feed South to big biters quicker. At this point, Clutch is obviously missing some pipe. I guess he must have had enough. Yeah, enough to get him sort of down here. See, his pipe is full. And how much has he buffered up all the way over here? Yeah, 16k already buffered. That's a huge amount. That's, again, this might stem from watching us struggle with oil and realizing that the only safe way to get oil is to go out like a bajillion tiles, really. Okay, no attacks coming there. No attacks coming there. Everyone's chilling. South should get some attacks soon. They've got 10.24 versus 9.26, so there's not a lot in it. Another attack on South there. Should be okay. They're going to go for that radar because it's there. Megaphront's on his way. He's just clearing up all the bricks so he can get some walls. Yep. So he'll kill all these, then he should replace the wall instantly. Problem he's got here is he's doing a lot more damage to his walls than the biters are in some cases. Look. And as you destroy the walls, the biters can run through. Ooh, look. MystiClutch are going for blue science. And they have the oil to do it if they've connected it. Where is he? Has he got it connected? Wait, what? No, what are you doing? Oh, that... Okay, so he's piped it into the base and then just piped it straight through. I mean, it should be okay, given that the chances the bite is coming down to here are pretty remote now. But part of me thinks you should 100% put a pipe and tank here. At least just off this somewhere. Like, pump it into a tank and pump it back out into your pipes by all means. But put a loop into it just to store some in base in case something happens to that outpost. It's a touch risky. Nero's just fed a load to MystiClutch. Oh my god. Baguette have now overtaken South. So they've flipped it. So now, on Evo and Threat, on paper, MystiClutch on the back foot. They need to get these flamers down. What, they got one corner covered. And it's like they've stretched the pipe out a bit, ready for the next set to go up. So I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be okay. South haven't gone out for oil yet. I mean, they've got nothing at the minute. I mean, they know what oil is. They know what North have done. And I mean, the only option they've got is to go here and get it quickly. Or they're going to have to do exactly what they've done and run all the way out to the oil they know is out there. I don't want to be in Baguette shoes right now for that. How are they doing for science? 70, 140. No, that's a lot of green science buffering actually. Yeah, this build is going well. Oh, yeah, he's going for it. Nero's going for it. How many's he taking? No, he's going two. Two pump jacks. He's not going out for the big one. He's going for the tour. Yep. Yeah, Clowntown said it as well. Just as looking, you got two pump jacks on him. He's not going any further than that. They decided, nope. Just get us set up with oil. North, hopefully. This is a bit of a big area to defend. I think they extended this. A bit ropey with the one thick wall, Chrono. That's a bit risky. You're going to break your own wall if you're not careful. Yep, like that. What are they doing? Have you got any more flamers up? Yes. Coverage is, okay, getting better. But this wall's not thick enough. Okay, yeah, Neuro is just literally going to go for the two. Oh, there we go. Big push from south to north. But like I say, north now have flamers going up, so these guys can start to think about defending against big biters. They're going to be less worried. Oh, these are running out of resources here. Yep. So a few in the middle will be okay, but there's a few at the top going to run out soon. So north, probably safe. South need to get this oil in, and it's not a massive amount. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? JD's just pinged that. Now, there's one of two ways of thinking about radars. One, that's great. You can see around that area now. Fantastic. Two, that's bad. Biters like to chew on radars. It's a magnet. It's a military object entity. So biters will come on. Ah, yeah. Oh, yes. So that is very... okay, I understanding the pings now. And that's exactly what JD and Clanton are pointing out. And I can tell you right now, they're saying it on their streams. They put a radar there. But biters are coming this way. All you're doing is inviting biters to attack and start doing something here. Which means this section of pipe and power poles is going to look tasty. Because they're going to go rum, 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 rum. Oh, power pole, rum, rum, rum. Dead. That whole thing is unlinked. And they have no way of... protecting. Here you go, there's some biters here. Cheeky ones, and they've run around it. That's okay. But that's a real risk. If the biters get wind of this radar, or they just come down here again, that's a problem. And North had a similar problem with biters here. No. North seemed to have avoided biter attacks in that area, or apart from maybe he did some damage himself. Okay. Oh no, I've got a crying baby. I might have to go quickly give her dummies back. I shall return in a second, I hope. Let me see if I can keep the in-game cam. There we go. We're back in 2 seconds. Do apologise. The joys of having a toddler slash... Well, she's nearly 2, bless her, but it's one of those things. Drop a dummy at night time and it's the end of the world. Little world ends. Right, I hope you didn't miss too much. Hopefully the map view was enough to keep you guys entertained for a few minutes there. Right, south are feeding north, 47%, so north are going to get bigs soon, but they are stacking up on flamers. Couple of gaps, but they're covering, yeah, they're starting to cover it all. It's a bit of an extension here. I mean, I guess they're using the space here now to get blue science they'll be doing. Yeah, they'll have to build over here. Blue science probably. Did he put a tank down yet? Oh, he did. Oh, thank God. Wow, they've got 50. Oh, yeah, they're not going to struggle for oil this map. And they've got, yeah, so there you go. So it literally drained the tanks. So it does do as I think it is. The fluid dynamics in this game do work that way. So they had it buffered here, and they had it here, and they just had pipes all the way to the base, nothing else. As soon as they put tanks down, this forced all of the oil to come screaming over to these tanks. So that will keep these pipes and these tanks full. Unless they use it all at this point, which is fantastic. There you go, look at the flamers. Again, got to be careful. Yeah, that air gap in the wall, that's nice. Actually, that's a really nice solid wall. Using the furnaces and then putting the wall the other side, that gives these flamers a real nice area to attack. So this is a really solid defense going up. So again, it's flipped on its head. Even though North might get big sooner, I think they can hold on. I honestly can't see how this is going to go. We've got, what, 55 minutes until Armageddon. North have the flamers up and running, which look how quick it takes these. These guys are throwing a couple of grenades. Repair the wall. Yep, job done. Next attack, flamers will probably do most of the damage here. I wouldn't have thought they'd have to run to this particularly quickly. Oh, unless they get through this wall. That's a bit ropey. Oh, yeah. Bit sorry I was seeing the same thing. But again, just repair, replace, buffer it up, make a bigger wall, make it thicker. Because they're already attacking there, so make sure you add more wall. South are... Yep, South now have... Oh, South actually have a lot of flamers up in the corner here. And they have a little bit of oil. So the problem South have got is they've only got this oil patch. So it's not a lot of oil. And they've only got 1.4k. So, okay, my prediction for how this is going to go now then is this is a race to blue science. Because whoever gets blue science up and running first can up the evo of the other team. The team that has the highest evo at the point of evolution, Behemoth hit at 90%. That'll be game over because there should be a significant gap. And judging by the oil, Baguette don't have enough. They cannot convert oil into blue science effectively through all the various refineries and sulfur and plastic needed. They don't have enough. If they go for blue science, they kill their defense. If they kill their defense, they can get bit of blue science, but they'll die. Whereas North have so much oil, at this point they can afford to run refineries and whatnot. I mean, if I was them, I'd want to be setting it up now. Because the sooner you get blue signs up, the sooner you can get the south team to bigs, the sooner you can get them to the 90% threshold. Which is great. If you can push the other team to Behemoths ahead of Armageddon, then all that happens is they're already at Behemoths before that hits. And when that does hit, it will instantly cap out and they'll be in Behemoths and you won't raise any more. So you kind of hit a lovely balance of they're screwed on Behemoths, you've not seen Behemoths. So these guys, I mean, I know what they're doing. They're getting defense set up. Fair enough. Box yourself in. But what are they building here? I hope this is all going to be ready for blue science. Where's anyone doing refineries? Let's find out. I think I click it again to see. Here we go. So he's got walls he's placing. He's crafting a load of belts. Ah, here we go. Oh, steel furnaces. No. He's not crafting anything either. They're feeding more green north. There you go, 50%. So they've pushed north to bigs. I mean, that's fine, but honestly, I don't think north are going to care. This is the only corner they haven't defended yet. Look, double, double, single, double, single, 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 triple, triple, and then one. And then down here, they're not really worried about just yet. They'll put some in a minute, no doubt, as they get more made, which are coming here. There's 7 flamers. You love the accent on Behemoth. That's the Brit in me. To be fair, where I live is sort of heavily Scottish influence as well. So there's like a heavy English Scottish influence in the area. Behemoth. What I want to know is, when is the Biter League going to start? I want to see these other teams. I don't want to call them lesser teams because that's not fair, but the teams that are maybe not as experienced or as fast as the teams in this league and using blueprints and such. I want to see that, because I've watched a couple of the sort of scrim matches they had with who's it plays? Keithy. He plays one of the teams, and somebody else was playing, and it was super fun to watch. Like, it's such a slower game. But all the attacks are exciting because you don't know if they're going to defend it or not. You don't know if they're going to actually manage to hold off these biters, because they don't get flamers. You know, they're very much pistols, machine guns, up to grenades is like really cool for them. And it's so much fun to watch because you're like 40 minutes in, they've just got grenades. And, you know, they're trying to defend these attacks coming in and trying to get walls up and running. And it's really, really fun. But no one's signed up for the Biter Leagues yet. I want to see more people doing Biter Leagues that can play biters and come up into the Behemoth League and fight in these sort of games, because they're so much fun. And as we've seen at the start of the season, the strategies that were being used, that are being used now, completely flipped. Like we, from our team, Steel Axe Mafia, we started on the science starter pack. And that was really good. We did the first match in like 34 minutes. We absolutely smashed whichever team it was. I think it was C4 or Old Guard maybe. And it was a really strong match for us, really great. And then we flicked into a regular pack, realising that was faster for Green Rush for us. And we did 2 games at 13 minutes. One at 17 and one at 12. It just absolutely steamrolled through the teams with that. And because of that, the teams all went, oh shit, we need grenades really quick. And it flipped the entire meta into getting grenades by 9 minutes. And tonight we've seen one new strategy emerge that I think could be a real problem for teams to counter. Because like Baguette had to here. Like, they obviously knew MystiClutch were going to do this strategy. MystiClutch had to do it again. We were talking about it beforehand. There was no way they could get away with not doing it again. They had to push Baguette down this route. But for other teams, they might see this and go, that's really good. We could probably use that and start our game with that. And see how MystiClutch have converted into this base, effectively, with very little problems, really. Oh, some military science coming here. That's great. You know, they've managed to get defense up. It's been a little bit spotty at times. Like, defending it's had to be on point. But they've proven it's viable. But then the flip side is Baguette have proven that, yeah, you can hold against that attack. But only if you plan for it and you instantly set up for grenades. So what we might see now is all these other teams that play at home that decide to take this tactic on, their oppositions are going to have to go grenades super early. Yeah, exactly. It's really flipped this back into super quick games of potential now, because if one team says, yeah, we're home, they pick a really bad looking map and then say regular pack, you've got to be thinking, are they thinking about red into green hand fed and then pushing us to mediums in like 4 minutes? Are they thinking about it? Because if they are, you have to react to that. You cannot sit around and go, oh, we'll automate this, go build power over there, put this bit down. You'll be dead. I honestly thought Baguette had fell into that trap. They were looking at sort of putting down a bit of mix and a bit of this, that, and the other. But I think they were just talking what they'd do afterwards if they could get grenades down quick enough, and it paid off because they got grenades down super fast. 13 assemblers in, what was it? Yeah, about 4.5 minutes they had them up and running, and then they all had 5-6 grenades coming all the while, and they were able to hold off those waves, which we talked about after our match. If we'd have seen it, that's exactly what we'd have done. That's exactly the right play they made, and yeah, we're quite salty that we had to play it first and sort of show everyone how not to do it. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm only a little bit bitter. It's fine. End of the day, it's been a fun league this so far, and I'm absolutely really looking forward to the next one because, yeah, it's been really good fun. We were just really unlucky. Really unlucky. It's fair play to MystiClutch for their plan of attack. It's really done them good tonight. But I don't know which way this match is going to go. The predictions now are interesting because obviously most people are like, Baguette, you're dead. You're done. You know, putting those points in last second as well for to say MystiClutchPipe are going to win. It's like, well, are they now? They are facing big biters very shortly. Here we go. But they do have flamers. So as long as Pied Piper is here, maybe the odd grenade or two outside the walls and just repair the walls as they come in, they should be fine. They should be able to hold this. Why is the oil not pushing through to 100? Oh wow, they've literally had to extend their tanks because they've got so much oil. Yeah, they've actually got so much oil it's a problem. Okay, where are they going to put refineries? They need to start thinking about it. This looks like... yeah, this looks like they're prepping for that. Yeah, they built this space here. This would be blue science going in here somewhere. It's not as quick as I'd like. I mean, there's only 45 minutes until Armageddon, and this one comes down to who can get blue science first and who can send it. North have the absolute best chance now. They can defend against these bigs. Oh, that was close. Can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. That will end your game early, and you guys can hold this. You can 100% hold this. Get your grenades out there. Lure them up to the flamers. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's it. Flamer gets the oil. There you go. Oh, that's it, Connie. You're going to have to put some grenades out. Oh, wow. Wow. If in doubt, slap the flamers down. Holy moly. Oh, nicely done. Yep, that worked. Fair play. Yeah, if in doubt, just put down a row of flamers. Be done with it. Okay, it's a big base to defend, and this is a little bit light on flamers here, maybe. They need to buff it up here, but yeah, they really shouldn't have trouble now defending this through to Behemoths at least. And this is all on, I guess, Clutch to build a blue science build as quick as he can. Yeah, grenading out the area, so we've got space. Because you've got plenty of time to get blue science built and sent, and you will thrash Baguette with blue science. And what have they got here? They've got 1.7k oil in the tank. I mean, that's your flamers are covered. You ain't converting that to anything. That is not converting into blue science at all. And if they do try it, they're madmen because they will lose out on oil greatly. Who's feeding what to who here? I lost sight of this. 700 science, 900 science sent back. Another, so it's equal science throws effectively for the most part. 55 and 47, so North still can't get South into bigs. And, oh, that's a big attack coming here. That's a big attack coming. Oh, it's pausing. Oh, the timing on that is pretty rough. Should be enough flamers there to cover that. Another bathroom break. Oh my goodness me. Games that start going over an hour, everyone seems to have bladder issues. At least we get to about an hour and a half, hour and 45 before we have to have a break. And then down here, I think there's more biters coming. I think that's a genuine attack coming down there. They seem to have lost the radar here. Yeah, there's lots of attacks going around here. They really need to be careful here. They've lost the radar here, but look at it now, unless it's just a radar bug from the pause. It's probably just a radar bug from pause, to be fair. Piper drinks too much water. Yeah. To be fair, I've had a bottle of this on the go, and yeah. Getting closer. Okay, North are under no pressure at the minute. Even though their threat's high, they will get a few attacks soon. Maybe one there, unless it's a ghost one. Oh, there's an attack down here. Oh, that's actually interesting. That's, I hope Pied Piper is going to be heading that way. Because there's nothing here for defense. And that's a super risky area to have biters break through your wall. Especially, yeah, mediums, bigs. It's all mediums and bigs in there. Oh, there's a couple of small, I think I just seen flash up. But the majority of those are mediums and bigs. They will rip through that in seconds. Look at that. The wall is at one thick in places. So that's a very risky indeed. And they can't see their oil, so they have to assume it's still running, which looks like it probably is, given the pump pushes the oil this way. South. Yeah, south defense is going up quite nicely, actually, although spitters are doing a bit of damage to these. Yeah, I don't see how south are going to really hold on. If North get this blue build up, South haven't got a chance. So Mystic Clutch will win this if they get blue science built in the next, I say 14 minutes. If blue science is up and running by 1.5 hours, Baguettes are dead. The Evo and threat that will come off that will push them way higher than they can throw back without having blue science themselves. Green science and red science, it's stopped becoming effectively. Let's have a look. I mean, they sent 925 was 1.8. 172 is 0.4. So it's still getting a little bit out of it, but it's nearly 1,000 green science to get a couple of percent added. 1,000 green science for a couple of percent. That's, yeah, that's a lot. I mean, they are building. What they got down here? Oh, I could do this now. Can I do this? No, I can't do it in pause. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 green production there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. So that's 44 green science. Plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24 there. That's 60 plus assemblers producing green science. Decent, but it won't be a patch on blue science. It just won't be a patch on blue science. Let's have a look at North. Are they defending this? Yeah, Pipe Up is down there. But again, look. The wall is super low. He needs to just really just stuff a load of wall down there. Otherwise, you're going to be struggling. They broke through. As long as nothing comes, you're okay. He's rearranging the wall. He's picked a bit of wall up just to plug the hole, but he needs fresh wall. I'm going to guess he's going to give him some wall. Yes, Connor just give Pipe Piper a load of wall. And 13 flamethrowers to build defences with. Nice. Yeah, this flamethrower build paid off in the end. Took him a little bit longer to get set up. Ooh, have they noticed this? They haven't replaced these yet. I hope he comes up and puts them. When he comes, you need to put 3 more back here. Everlord is pinging. So, they are getting biters here. Oh, super risky. I think they're safe. They're not going to go near the coast now. Everlord's pinging this lot. Rearrange that. Put some more stuff in, please. Get some stone or copper or something out. Yeah. Yeah, Pied Piper's waiting for this. They're probably going to go up here, to be honest. I think the flamers will take care of them, to be honest with you. I don't think they're a problem. What is Everlord pinging? Still short on... Oh, he's got bricks on the belt. Look, he's spotted it. There you go. That gets this green science build going again. Again, they've got a lot of green. He's picked up 240 there. He's thrown it. It's barely moved the number. They've hit kind of... They've plateaued big green. This is what happens to us when you get to bigs. 50% green science really doesn't. It's really tough. You have to move to something else. This corner here should be okay. These flamers just about cover each other. That one was nodding at them. Yeah, it's thinking about it. It's just outside the range there. We could do a one on this one here as well to be fully covered there, but that's safe. North, yeah. Clutch is just picking up the bigs there, going down nice and quick. Have they got flammables too? Ah, so North are going for flammables too. They got attack each side. Clutch has got that one. Pied should have that one. South also. Flying flammables 1 on South, so they haven't even researched number 1 yet. Interesting. Again, South just don't have the oil supply here to deal with this. They're up to 2.1k, and that's it's only going up slowly because they're using it as it drains into the flamers to basically defend. As they defend, that gets sucked out of there, and they're probably just about putting in more to attack than they're taking out at the minute. But as these attacks get bigger, oh, they've repurposed the wall though. That's nice. They managed to get the wall out to give them space. That's very good. But yeah, as they take from here, this drains, so they're not going to get blue science, or they might get a very bare minimal amount. How is Clutch getting on building up here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So there's the blue science build. So they are missing steel, and they are missing plastics and sulfur for red chips. Here we go. So they got the sulfur. This is the oil build coming in. They still need red chips though. Is anyone building red chips for them? I don't think anyone is. Oh, Spitter's getting hold of these ones. Oh, look, he's out of range. Oh, okay, he's covered it just. He's plugged that wall. Yeah, red chips are the missing factor up here. And they have got engines here. Now, they are building flamers. Now, part of me thinks maybe take one of these out and use these engine assemblers to start feeding your builds over here. No, he's hand feeding steel through there. That's fine. 800 steel. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Oof. Yeah. They got through the flamer defense there. That was rough. That's the problem. One good attack, and it's game over. Again, feeding next to nothing up there. I mean, it's worth sending to keep the threat high, definitely, but otherwise it's not worth sending at all, to be honest. Oh, God, they're going to kill the pipes. They have killed the pipes. Okay, they've got enough buffered, but that's their oil dead. They won't be getting any more oil. Look at that. Wow. What are the chances? I mean, they could run out and repair that. It's not too far. It's not too far. Yeah, it's good all the way back. So they could. And they do have 60, 70, 80, 90k of oil stored, to be fair. I don't think they're going to worry about it too much, but still, it's still a bit of a, like, oh God, that one's not attached. It's still like, oh God, we don't have oil coming in anymore. So it's just a drain, a constant drain of oil. They've got plenty of science buffered up themselves again to send. Pushing to bigs, maybe. Okay, top right. Again, this is the dodgy flamer section, only one flamer. Clutch is there, but bigs are a problem because one flamer is not a massive amount of damage. Oh, there you go, they just sent 1,000 science, 700 and 300. Yeah, you got them. Good, good, good. Oh, look, there you go. Blueprint is build ready. What are they missing here? The buffering engines, good, good. They're just missing the red chips and sulfur, I believe. So there's just sulfur. That just needs Petroleum, that's not hooked up yet. That needs everything hooked up. Plastics as well, that's fine. And that will go into a red chip build. Ah, that's what the green chips are here for. Right. Green chips, they make red chips around here, and then they'll feed them in somewhere here. I don't know where yet, but they will. Okay, they're holding on defense-wise. They're really holding on. That's big biters are not causing too many problems for them, and South are at 50%. So South will now see bigs, but South have a good defense. How are they doing for oil? Oh, see, that's gone from 2.1 to 1.8 last time we checked. And that is purely because they don't have enough coming in. They're starting to use more than they are producing. And this is why they will be unable to do blue science with that, because it will just it will suck all the oil out into the refineries and kill their defense. So for now, see, look at all of these flamers using that oil. 1.7. Just drain him. That oil is not going to last. This buffer of coal sitting here doing nothing, and they have no... Oh. Hopefully the other streamers will see that and realise these guys could be in for a power problem. Look, they're at half power. Orange power. They have no coal coming through. It's filtering off here. It's coming from here. This is feeding the power plant. This is all that's feeding the power plant. Half it gets siphoned off there. It's getting used down here. It comes up here. And then it gets fed into this. Oh, and there's also whatever bits of coal make it out of this monstrosity, which is not a lot because it's coming through here. That is a real problem. Oh, there you go. Megafrost just spotted it and refed it. But look, it's dead. That's not going to last. That's not enough coal. So Baguette now have power and oil issues. What's the oil at now? Still at 1.7. Wait for the next big attacks. That will start draining. North under no real threats. I think South in the biggest trouble right now. I think they're in a good place because they're 9%, they're nearly 10% ahead on threat. Evo, sorry. So they must think, oh yeah, it's fine, 9%, 10%. We'll survive. Behemoth's the difference. Unless they're looking, they're not going to realise blue science is coming. Let's see what their oil's like after this attack's done. 1.7 was a magic number. So they're all dead, and their oil is set at 1.4. They haven't attached anything to that, have they? They're not doing anything silly with oil, are they? Apart from flamers. Oh, they're in trouble. I think they could be in trouble with their own oil supply before anything else happens. It's only 127. Back to 1.5. So 1.5 is the magic number. We'll check after another couple of attacks and see what happens. But I really think South might run out of oil before anything else comes. North, much better defences up here now. Not worried about it. How's their oil doing? Nearly full. I assume someone went back out here and attached this. Yeah. Oh no. Yes, no, they did. They did. It was close enough for someone to risk it and go out and bung the pipes back down to keep that oil flowing. Keep those tanks full. Have they attached this side yet? Yes. Petroleum's going. There's sulfur. I think it's literally just started as well. Yeah. So they filter plastics off one side. There's your red chips. They're super close to blue science. Oh, this is exciting. I'm kind of rooting for MystiClutch myself now, if I'm honest. Like, they deserve 2 wins tonight back to back. Honestly, they absolutely deserve 2 wins. The first game was astounding. They really caught us off guard. And this game, they pushed it again and they flipped it. And blue science in an hour and a half, I'd say. Gives them half an hour of building blue and pushing it to Baguette. And that's a lot of build time. This build is solid. Like, is anything running out? I mean, they've been buffering greens. I think someone's picked greens up out of there, but... Oh no, they've already got them going down here. So red chips are now going. They're going to take that over. Yep, bring it up. And where are they going to put it? They need to put them on this belt here, I think. Oh wait, no, they're going to... Yeah, no, they need to put them on this belt. Yeah, change the belt around. Yeah. That should be blue science going. Let's have a look. What are they missing? They're missing something. The engines aren't in there. They're missing something for engines. I don't know what. There you go. Blue science is going. They're missing engines in the first one, but they are producing blue. 1 hour, 1:29:25. Blue science is being produced by Team North. Wow. Yeah, a few red chips up here, and they'll be fine. This one just needs engines because it didn't get enough. What's it missing? Oh, the assembly inserter at the end. Look, it's not picking up the steel, so the last assembler is not getting any steel. Got plenty of steel buffered, some walls buffered. Yep, that's a pretty solid. Oh, pick that up, please. Pick that up. That's, you don't want to waste that, but yep, using a buffer of copper to help feed it, so you don't run out of copper down here. Red chips are struggling a bit with plastic. What's that an issue with? That's an issue with petroleum. Is that just a throughput issue? I think that's just a throughput issue. They need more refineries to run that many. It's working, but they need a bit more just to run it. They could do with like an extra, probably 1 or 2 refineries down here just for good measure. Attacks on north, 1 attack. Should be okay. Yeah. Health on these biters, even the bigs. They do get quite through the wall. They do create quite a nice V shape as they go through, but it's not enough to worry just yet. They do need to go and repair it though. It is a repair mission, so it's all well and good doing this, but you know, you've got to be wary of the fact that these biters can attack in the same spot. Oh, they've detached this whole row of flamers. Oh, that's bad. Flamers are about to run out, and Pipe is about to go, help. They've got whatever's in the flamers, and that's it. Oh boy. Is Connor going to fix it? I think Bitsorio spotted it. Yep. That one underground there. Oh, get it back on there quick. Oh, lucky sons of guns. Lucky. Oh, that could have killed them. Yeah, Bitsorio saying, repair the wall, please. Repair the wall, please. Yeah, that's fair. Right. South been under attack recently. 1.5. Oh. 1.1 oil. How's power on this team? Still going. Yeah, that one bit of pipe nearly cost them. I mean, basically, they had defences were out of oil from here all along here. This whole top wall was basically defenceless, and they were getting attacks here. That could have just killed them. Because it one player with grenades would probably just about hold a couple of bigs and be okay-ish. But another attack straight after would kill you, and there would absolutely no flamer defense. You can't defend bigs with grenades. You know, look how fast this attack came in. Look, oof. With no flamers there, these are through the wall, and they're on you. And if they get through this wall here, there's nothing here, so they'll just come straight in and kill the flamers. And the flamers, you see the flame arc here, which means this whole section here and under here, flamers don't hit. They only hit in the green area, so this area outwards. So if they get through the gap here and get in front of the flamers are getting chewed. I think they managed to solve that problem. They should be alright again. And again, their oil situation is they're having to add more tanks. And there you go. Tanks in, and then I'll piped it all over. And have they got any more refineries? No, they're still limited. They need to get more refineries in. Sulfur's okay. Plastic is atrocious. You need more refineries, Pied Piper. It's not enough. You're not outputting enough petroleum there at all. It's just getting eaten. I mean, this is good because this is buffered up, so that's fine. So all your petroleum is now going into plastic, but you can't run 3 of them with that. It's not enough. South, what are they up to down here? Wolves. I honestly don't know what South are going to do. It kind of feels I mean, they're getting green science, but they're not going to push north high enough unless north have a disaster. Oh. 700 oil left in the tank. That's 3 good attacks. Probably out of oil. Here's 1 attack. That's probably enough to drop that down from 700 odd. Let's see what it goes to. Let's hover over it as it... That's only 1 small attack. Under 700. Another attack coming. North have got some big threat coming in a minute. They need double the threat. Here we go. More oil. Yep. It also happened... The oil situation happened to Steelax. The other Steelax team. They did what Baguette have got set up and then decided to convert oil into blue. Not realising there wasn't enough oil, and it ended up costing them because I think they converted it all to petroleum. And they had no oil left. They were not feeding anything to flamers, so the flamers died, the wall died, the biters are in, that was game over. All these guys are out of fuel. Yep, their south wall is out of fuel. Yep. That's an issue. These ones here are they're all starting to run out, basically. So this south wall is now at danger of becoming useless. Let's see there, if you look at the bottom right here as I hover over it, that crude oil inside the flamer is going... And once it's gone, the flamer turns off and says no fuel. That pipe's empty. It's barely holding on. And there's another attack and another attack. Oh, yep, no fuel, look. How are they doing for fuel? Oh, God, there's 400 at the start. I don't know if they realise how close to death they are here. North... They've got all the threat, but none of the attacks at the minute. Nearly 5,000 threat. And have they got blue science? Yes. Okay, they're buffering blue science 126. They're probably going to wait a little bit to send a nice big amount. At this point, it doesn't really matter. South are dead anyway. I mean, the sooner you send it, the better, probably, actually, because you can put pressure on them. Their flamers will run out. 400. Oh, I seen a 3. Oh, it's under 400. Yeah. I'm right, they're always going to run out long before they need to worry about it. Isn't he? 23 minutes till Armageddon hits, and I honestly think they'll be dead before that. Oh, there's a lot of spitters and biters coming there. Clutch is there. Hopefully he's ready to sort of jump him. Number of the tank, when I hover over it, if you look... where's the tank gone? I've lost... Oh, their tanks are down here. If you look on the right hand side, just here on the screen, you'll see this tank's got 19 out of 25k in it, and each one of these has got 19 out of 25, 18, 19. So there's like 120k there, effectively. And on south, they've got 360-ish of 25k in one tank. They might as well have no oil at this point. It's going to be a real struggle now to defend. 350 and dropping. As soon as these attacks come in, this oil is going to disappear. And there's nothing they can do about it unless they send someone all the way out to do the same as these guys did. These guys played it perfectly here. That paid off so much. And blue science is up to... Oh, they've picked it up. They haven't sent any yet, I don't think. They've just picked it up. Who's storing it? Oh, yeah, they're sending a lot of green science down. Who's got the blue science in their pocket? Or did I miss the send? Don't think I missed the send. Oh no, 154, there we go. So 154 blue science was sent down to south. That was 2.9%. Now, It doesn't sound like a lot, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge number. These guys sent... they also sent 1200, another 2.3%, but these guys are sending their greens up like hundreds at a time. It's 0.1, 0.2. It's nothing. That just adds nothing, and it takes a long time to get it all. North are now pumping out another 64 blue. These are all running. They've fixed their belt. What's this they're prepping for here? Steel and copper. That's just a mixed build. It's just a mixed build, isn't it? Getting their stone bricks and their steel out of... Oh, it's just to help. They're buffering it here. Okay. Oh, that could be for capsules. Yep, no worries. It's easy when it's easy to know what you're looking for when you're used to seeing it. But yeah, now if there's anything you're not sure of, you want me to point out, please do shout, and I'll do my best to explain and show. Let's see their oil situation. Are they dead yet? 350. Couple of big attacks. Oh, look, 5,000 threat. This is where their oil goes. Buckle up. This could be the wall killer. This could be the bit that kills them. Purely because they run out of oil. 340. I mean, what are they using the oil for? Is it still just flamers? Yeah, it's barely going up. It's probably hovering at best. And the flamers all fill back up again. Oh, they've got... Oh, look, yeah. Oh, they've just... Have they disconnected them? No. Oh dear. Yeah, they've just put... What is Nero must see that and think, why have I got no... oh, here we go. Here's the first attack. Did Mega Front have any down there? No, it is literally here and here. Still got 3,700. Still, here we go. Here's the next one. There's the next. This is going to be a big one. Let's give everyone a ping just in case they haven't seen it. I just keep pinging the map. The players can't see these pings anymore, but the other streamers and spectators can. So it just highlights to them if I've spotted something, they can see it as well, just to spot the action points. So they can flick over to it quickly and see what's going on. Oh, look how fast that's draining out of that. Again, if you look on the right hand side, you see the crude oil disappearing in the little bar as it's used up. I mean, they must know at some point it isn't enough. 320. They're just holding on with that oil for flamers. Only just. North, absolutely fine. Flamers all holding on nicely. Blue Science, yeah. I think they're are they stockpiling it again, or have they sent it? Stockpiling it for a bigger send. Which is fine. There's 10% difference, but let's see how quick. They've got to be careful they don't hold it for too long. Because you need to get them up. Like, if this difference exists at Behemoths, which it shouldn't do because someone would be dead by then, but if that 10% difference exists at that late, yeah, MystiClutch could have real issues with Behemoths getting through the walls because they'll come quicker. Who's pinging that? Yeah. Someone's thinking about getting that oil. That's too risky. You ain't getting that. It'll die. You'll set it up and it'll die. I hope that's a ghost one. Oh. Oh, it's happened. It's happened. I think that's that attack. And it's cut their oil supply completely. It's pinged to the streamers. It's gone. Oil is about to die. Yeah, you won't see Behemoths in this match, I'm afraid. It's not going to happen. Not with the oil dying now. Biggs will break through the wall with no flamers attacking. 60, 50, 40. Yeah, they were switching into spec mode to see if they could see real biters. And it was, and it's killed the oil here. I think Neuros had to go and try and fix it. Yeah, I think that's too little. And the power pole's gone as well. There and there. Okay, you're pumping again. If any biters come now, that will be it. 35 oil in the tank. These things will run out of oil in 2 attacks. Oh, he's going for it. South oil will not last. Yeah, look, these are all out. 146 cent. Perfect time to send. Perfect time to send. That will knock their threat up hugely. I mean, he's done it. He's got them attack. Oh, no, he hasn't. What did he go out there without the stuff? Why risk going out there to not put stuff down? Yeah, this whole right-hand side is going to be out of oil. There's massive gaps here. And right here is dead. One big push of biters through there, and it's game over. Oil is barely coming in. I think they know it's game over in the south at this point. North have got blue signs to send. There you go, another 30 flasks with all the stuff they're sending. That's down to 8%, and the threat is going to go up. They're starting to catch up. And they've got 15 minutes to do it. It's more than enough time. Here we go, look. Flamers are really struggling. They're just keeping up. The tank is running on empty. If North can send enough science now to really push that threat up and give big attacks coming, South won't last. They won't last. Here we go, here we go. Again, these flamers have got some in there, so they will last a little bit, but if they run out when these bigs are attacking, the bigs will shred this wall. It doesn't take long for the bigs to get through a wall. Look, these are all out. Oh, God, they're skin of their teeth right now. Skin of their teeth they're holding on for these attacks. Megafrot might just get this attached. Oh, he's missing... Oh, he hasn't touched power the other side yet. Oh, so close, so close. Any attacks now before that's attached? Because this whole right-hand side now has a massive flamer gap. Okay, he's got oil coming in. They'll start refeeding. Now that just depends as to whether these guys are to survive attacks or not, really. Super risky going for them. Super risky. Like... Oh, hello. Neuro's going for the... Oh, hello. Neuro's decided, no, I'm going to go all the way out for the other oil then. Sod ya. Is he going for this oil? Yeah, he's going down here. It's probably safe, that oil. Probably. Unless the biters are pathing this way. Could be risky though. We'll have to wait and see. And they've managed to buff their defences just with this oil now. Again, it's still super low because fluid dynamics are awful. The tank is still not getting enough because it's not really transporting around. You know, it hits here and then kind of doesn't know what to do with itself. They're all filling up slowly. There you go. It's... Oh. Did they get through? Oh, wow. That oil survived. The oil survived. They went straight past it. But again, this attack is going to start draining all the oil out of it they've just put in. So these will start running out of fuel again because it's not going in quick enough. I think the tank is probably... Well, the tank is starting to go up slowly now. They are... Maybe they've done enough. Maybe that is just enough attached. Just. Neuro's out there getting that. I mean, if he gets that connected, they're good. They can go for blue, but 13 minutes. Wow. Why are these guys not sending more blue? That's a decent build. Buffering a lot of stuff. Not sure why they're not making more blue. There might be green chip limited, I suppose, down here. I think it's red chip. Yeah, red chip is limitation, I think, here. They're trying to expand it here, but it's not enough. They're not getting enough copper wire now. Why is that? Oh, there's no input on this one. Is he going to spot it? There's no input inserter, so the iron's not getting in, so not getting green chips out. I've missed one. Whoops. Has he seen it? He must see it. It's all back buffered up in there, look. Yeah, 2s is fine, but you still haven't put your insert there. No, he's not seen it because he thinks they're still running for now. So, oh, Mystic Clutch got military 3. Nice. That is your poison capsules, slow capsules for Behemoths. So that's good. The run killer inserter, yeah, it's certainly limiting their ability to make red chips down here. Like, you must see this. Why is it not running? He's hand fed it for now. Oh, yeah, he's masked the problem though by hand feeding it. They're all running, it's fine. It will stop in 48 irons time. Again, they've got blue science to send. I assume they're going to send all their sciences again. How's South getting on? Is their oil recovered now? Oof, wow. Barely. They've hooked it up with secondary power. Okay, that's a good idea. Just cover that. Oh, they did lose one pump jack. So it is under attack. It's probably just enough oil to keep them going, but the pipes are deadly empty. Yeah, oil is their biggest nemesis here. I mean, I'll take it back. We might see Behemoths. We might. Let's need 10 minutes until Armageddon starts, which is the evolution push. Unfortunately, there's still 4% difference here. If Mystic don't, there you go. Mystic don't get this evolution up, they're going to be in trouble as they see Behemoths first. Yeah, they're just about holding on with the oil. But Mystic do have military 3. Ah, there you go. The oil's jumped up now. Did they put a pump in there somewhere? They must have. Is he connected the big one up? Yeah, he connected the big one up now. There you go. Massive. So oil's not a problem, but so their defenses aren't a problem. They're going to keep flamers running through Behemoths. That's absolutely fine. Behemoths don't die to flamers is the problem. Yeah, it's all well and good having this. They'll survive from now until 90%. But they're not going to survive past Behemoths. Once Behemoths come, this is not enough. Behemoths will chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and chew, and they'll come through. The next wave will come, and you just have your base overrun in seconds. North, however, have got flamers, and they have researched military 3, which means at some point we will see a poison capsule or flame capsule build go. There we go. Speak of the devil. There's your poison capsules and slow capsules. And that's perfect timing. Get it before Armageddon. And even if Baguette are ahead on Evo at that point, these guys have the best chance of surviving because they will have flamers on the wall to do a lot of damage, plus nades, plus the walls themselves to hold them back. They'll also have slow capsules and poison capsules they can throw over the wall to keep the Behemoths and everyone back at that range as long as they possibly can, which means they can hold more attacks than South can. There's only 5% in it. And they do need to get this build running. They've got green chips going in. I can't remember what this takes. I think it takes some silly stuff to get running. Probably some steel and other bits and bobs. But they've been buffering a load of stuff up here. So they've been buffering loads of steel and iron and copper and whatnot up here. So they're probably alright for now. Again, their flamers doing the job. No problems. It's a load of flamers all tripled up, quadrupled up along here. That's a solid defense for bigs and such. They're not worried until Behemoths at least. South's oil situation is fully recovered. They're now in profit on oil. But the problem with South is they don't have time to do anything with it. So it will hold steel, coal, iron, copper. I think I knew it was something like that. They've been buffering all of that in their chests. So they'll hand feed a lot of that to get them going at least. But South's problem is they have all the oil and nothing to build with it now. It took them so long to get oil fixed that they can't do anything with the oil they've got. They're not going to get blue science up in time to make a difference. At 2 hours and Armageddon hits, it becomes a case of the Evo is no longer affected, only the threat is. So you'll always be behind on Evo at that point if you don't get ahead. So there's what? Still 4.5% between them. They're gaining slowly. The blue build is just about catching them up. So Armageddon is when the timer here hits 2 hours, 120 minutes. When that hits 2 hours, or just after, it will get a message saying Armageddon mode is now active. Evo becomes locked, and there's a set percentage it gets set to. So the team with the highest Evo will get to 90% quicker than the team with the lowest. So basically, it's a disadvantage. If you've been pushed higher, your Evo goes up even quicker at this point, and it accelerates about a percent. It's roughly 1% a minute for both teams, effectively. So from now until 90% is what, 20 minutes at best? And at 90%, Behemoth spawn for your team, regardless. And then you get Behemoth waves. And as the Evo goes up past 90%, past 100%, the Behemoths get stronger and they have a chance to revive. So they can be killed in base and then they come straight back to life. The idea is, after 2 hours, between 2 and 3 hour mark, the game will end no matter what. Somebody will die. So it's to stop games getting stalemate and ending up going like 5 hours because both teams have got the strongest defenses known to man. Look how well that oil survived. Yeah, it basically wraps it up. At 2 hours it says, right, you've had your fun guys, defend. And that's it. But what you see is at 1:59, any bit of science they've got they'll be sending, because if they don't, it's useless at that point. It sends up a little bit of threat, but yeah, I mean the threat's already super high anyway. Both teams are going to suffer. But yeah, these guys have got slow and poison capsules coming, so at the minute North have a huge advantage. That blue build and the capsules are game changers for them. You know, Flamers are doing their job here, no problem at all. The wall is absolutely at maximum range for Flamers. The Flamer damage hits here. So, yeah. But look how quick the bigs take chunks out. Imagine that's a load of Behemoths. They would just chew through the wall really quick. So you need capsules to defend against them as well. Yeah, good, solid defense of the Flamers. So many Flamers here, this isn't a problem. Not a problem at all. South, they should be okay now. Their oil was all fixed. Their Flamers will hold. This difference in threat is still, it still annoys me that they have not managed to catch up. I thought they'd catch up by now. 168. I mean, they'll still send science. Yeah, to be fair, last week it did. Just go nuclear directly on their heads. Yeah, last week it did go to 150%. I think it was MystiClutch that actually held on that long as well, was it not? So they can hold on a long time. Both of these teams are good enough to hold on. But South haven't got blue science, which means they cannot get military 3. So, where is it? Hiding somewhere. Basically, they can't get what North have got. They got military 2. If they want to get poison capsules and such, military 3 is locked away somewhere. I can't even find it. There it is. You need 100 military and 100 blue. They've just got refined flammables 2, which means their flamers are stronger. Oh, let's put a whole new row in here. Ah, fine, they've got plenty of oil. Just hook them up. But yeah, they've got refined flammables, so their flamers will be okay for a bit, but Behemoth will ruin them. They can't get capsules this time, which means they're in trouble. I mean, unless they're hand feeding some blue science somewhere to get. I mean, they are producing military. They're maybe trying. Where's the sneaky blue assemblers? They must have some. They must be trying to get blue to at least try and research to get captures up and running. No. No, don't see anything. Oh no, of course you need refineries, you need reds. Yeah, they don't have. Yeah, exactly. I'm just thinking that they don't have research. They haven't gone through sulfur and plastics. Of course not. So they ain't getting blue. So they ain't getting military 3. So at the minute, even with the Evo difference, South should lose in theory, unless North have a massive cock up on the defense side. Ultimately. And this is looking good. Chemical science, yeah, they're trying to get 288. I mean, they've got about a minute and a half, so they're probably going to wait and wait and wait and try and push them as high as they can now. Here comes some sends. Everyone's just like, get science, get science, get science, send it, send it. You need to send that blue. Don't forget about it. It's 300 blue. Armageddon's coming in 74 seconds. Oh god, you come on, Chrono, get that blue. You got a minute. You need to send it now, really. Yeah, there you go. What's it going to be? What was that worth? Worth 2.7%. But again, though, it's still 4%, 3.5% difference. Come on, come on, come on, send everything. Keep sending the blue. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, you've still got blue over here. It's worth a bit more. 30 seconds. Why is no one getting the blue? Oh, that's a waste. 30 seconds to go and you've got 30 blue you could be sending to push them even higher. Oh, guys, that's a faux pas. Hovering down here for this is rubbish when you had... See, 15 seconds. They would have had 40... 44... 50. Let's call it 50. 50 blue science sat there they could have sent before time. What a shame. All that's going to do... I mean, yeah, there you go. So, North have 1.03% gained every minute. And South have 1% gained every minute. So, North will gain more Evo over time. It's not massive because the difference isn't much. But it still stacks up. So, the first team to reach 90 now. So, we're looking at 16 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at best now. Until Behemoths are reached naturally through this race. And now Science Throws mean nothing apart from threat. Which both teams can deal with because it's only big biters for now. So it's a 50-minute delay until Behemoths, really. That's what we're talking about here. And that's a shame. They had 95 blue science that just sent now. Did that affect it? We're at 0.7 apparently. I didn't think it affected the Evo necessarily afterwards. It was a flat gain. Okay, we'll see. Keep an eye on that. I understood it as a flat gain. There was no more Evo gain off of science packs, so these guys can increase their red chip output. They need it? No, they don't need it. Oh, they can increase their blue science output. Still, I didn't think it did, to be honest. I didn't think it did. Maybe it's just because when we played Baguette, we were both throwing pretty much the same at that point. We kept the difference kind of within 2% the entire time. That 3.2% difference. Yeah. North should get a few attacks soon, but again, these attacks are nothing. The flamer wall alone here will hold these attacks. These guys can keep buffering and sending science to keep the threat on the opposition up. Again, their oil fixing problem kind of worked really well for them. Oh, they got so lucky with that oil. They were dead. They were dead in like 2 minutes at that point. Can't believe how lucky they got. None of these teams have suffered much with their oil. Oh no, that oil has died. What they killed? Power pole? Yeah, the flamers probably killed that here. We had the same issue. So that's dead, but they don't care. They got this one out all the way out here. As long as that keeps running now, they're fine. Yeah, these flamers should take this out nicely. So the only... Oh yeah, they could do then. They could catch up in Evo at least. They keep sending. The only way this ends before Behemoths now is a mistake on one team's part, like not paying attention and letting a wall die or something. Like this bit of wall here is a little bit ropey, but not terrible. North are kind of okay for the most part with the walls. A lapse in concentration could cost this match at this point. Otherwise, it's the Behemoths doing the damage, but North have capsules. I mean, North... They've obviously all picked up capsules. They're absolutely fine. They're just looking for a bit of coal. A bit more coal in would be nice. Didn't you buffer coal somewhere? I thought you were buffering coal over here. Oh, they are. They're putting it straight out. Yeah, they're actually taking it off all these belts. That's fair enough. So they're doing what they can to keep these builds going and get some out. It's enough at the minute. They've had to kill half of it. It's too much. Ah, Cindy's are still applied. Oh, I must have misunderstood that. Okay. So they have got a chance of catching up. They have got a chance. The blue science will be what does it for them? What they got now? 78. They need to keep sending that then. They need to get Baguettes to Behemoths before it naturally rises. They need to push it. They need to get them there now. I don't know how much science they're able to send. Are they storing it all? So military, they've stopped crafting here. Okay. They killed their science build here to make the poison capsules. Very clever. Very clever. So their red-green science is probably dead. What are they pinging out here? Big coal patch. Yeah, I don't know if North have any other science being produced. Where are they crafting stuff? There must be some. Have they gone full blue? Yeah, they've stripped up. They took out their design here and made it into capsules, which is fine. They're playing for the Behemoths now. South are trying to... look. South are still sending an annoyance of enough. They're not going to push them to 90 too quickly. But they're keeping the pressure on with that. 150 blue. Has anyone got it in their pockets? They've all picked up the capsules. No, no one's got it in there that I can see. So that all they've got is 164 again, which 88 was 0.6, maybe a percent. It's not massive. You need a lot more. And they are backing up now, look. They could afford to extend their blue build or do something to get more out of it here. Steel might be limited. Nah, steel's fine. I'm just taking it and buffering it up there, then you put it back in the chest at the start and off you go again. Oh, did they send that science? Yep, 177 for 1%. Yep, so it was about 1%. 80, 3.2% difference. And South just keep nibbling away with green science at the minute. It's just enough to keep the difference up. But like I say, I think Behemoths come and South lose it first. They don't have the defences anymore. They'd just be hoping that North get a bad attack and Behemoths can't defend it and end up dying, but I don't see it happening. I don't think MystiClutch have come this far tonight to throw this game away. Honestly, really? Wow. Going for extra coal on the burners to feed into here, I bet. Put it into these chests and get it into there. Nice. That's solid. Just let them run. Yeah, the biters are coming down here. They don't give a stuff about these. Let them run. Go out every once in a while. Pick it all up and dump it into the chests. Nice. Okay, here we go. A couple of big attacks on the south, but again, don't really see them being challenged by these. They got so many flamers up now that, yeah, the biters barely got to move before they're dead. Yeah, a few little dinks in the wall. Nothing too drastic. Got to repair those. North, absolutely fine. Big attack coming in here. Yeah, they got a lot of threat actually. Another attack over there as well. Yeah, Pipe is just checking that he's using his poison capsules. So these look how fast they die. Poison capsules are very, very powerful at this point of the game. Like, it's stacking with the flamer damage. It's insane. I imagine Clutch might do the same here as there's two attacks coming. Again, South are persistent in sending that science up to keep them at bay. A couple of poison capsules, look. Biters run through it. No problem. Doesn't have to waste the poison capsules. A couple is enough because it sticks around for a while, so it's enough to just keep them annoyed. South are fine for now. Yep. Yeah, this is a Behemoth finale. And I think MystiClutch will win this. So I think those that voted for MystiClutch will be correct. I think you will be correct in the end. When the dust settles, I think MystiClutch have this in the bag. From what I can see, the bases are very similar. Look at the way they both put the bases, look. Almost identical layout of wall. Everlord, what's he shouting at them? Oh, okay. solid fuel they're going to start putting into various fueling areas to use some of the oil up. That's not bad. That takes it into power, gives you power for longer because they are struggling with coal. Yeah, and they've got plenty of oil to do that with now, so that's just as well. It's a solid plan. Neuro is really. What's he going? Is he going for the coal? No, he's gonna belt coal in from there, just to give them more coal in whilst they wait. So they've hacked together this job to get it done, and then they're gonna get coal coming down this belt here to feed power because they're out of coal. Wow. Okay, I mean, yeah, the attacks are starting to get a little bit more dangerous, but the problem they've got here is Megafront needs to come and patch the wall up now. North kind of doing okay. Yeah, they've got loads of capsules, so they're in a good position. Megafront hopefully is going to patch that up. Yep, Neuro's going to get like a whole lane here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 miners. That's enough. Nice. There we go. Oh, he's even going for more. 22. 27. Is he going for a full lane? I think so. Doing it a little bit weird, but yeah, it should work. Yep. Nice. Bit of belt delay, but well, I say a bit. That's actually quite a lot of belt delay, to be fair. Yeah, so did we. So did we. It was super close at the start, but Baguette really turned it around. But my prediction is Baguette will die at Behemoths, which is North get him in 12%-ish. They get him in 15%. In maximum like 10 minutes now for Behemoths to appear. South are holding on, they've got oil, but they have no capsules. North have everything. They have all the capsules, slow and poison, buffering up. So they're in good, very good shape right now to defend against it all. Oh, so yeah, 2%. It's 90%, not 100. Yeah, 5% and 1.5%. Yeah. So this is like minute away from Behemoth starting to be seen. Neuro has got all of that. Wow. Nice. Belt delay's huge on that though. I mean, I don't know if that's going to really matter. Although, yeah, you know what it might do? Power is okay. Solid fuel's probably just keeping that alive right now. Some of them have got some solid fuel in for extra power and longer running. But this is going to start bouncing into orange on the right very soon if they're not careful with everything running. How are North doing with blue? Surely they're sending more. 144. Yeah, I mean, shame really. I thought North would get a bit more out of this. I mean, they've backed up everything in this apart from steel. But they've got enough steel here to easily run a few more assemblers. But they're choosing not to, unfortunately. They could just build them off here. Put them down. Get some more blue signs coming out. No matter how you do it, but 89.8, 86.6. So it's, yeah, 3.2% difference. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think South die first. Oh. Where are these little cheeky buggers going? Anywhere near the oil? Not that it matters, but they could cut off the left-hand oil. Oh, they did! They did. They just cut all their oil off. I mean, they should be okay because they've got enough in the tanks, but still, that sucks. Oh, and the newly formed coal belt. Oh, they got this section of coal built that's going to come into power, and then the rest of it's being chewed, and they've had a bit of a wobble. Oh dear. Yeah. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, that is rubbish luck for them. The biters have literally ruined that plan for them. Neuro, oh god. Don't go that way, Neuro. Yeah, run away. You can't. Oh, they're chewing even more of it. Neuro's hoping they don't see him, but honestly, yeah, he's going to attack there. Yep. Oh god, they're bigs. I think he dies here. Yep, there you go. Thought so. I don't know why he took that fight. Why didn't he just run? Behemoths are spotted on North. Okay, Behemoth will be incoming in just a few minutes now, as they start falling on the north team. South, however, are very close to 90% as well now. So you will get your first look at Behemoths tonight if you haven't seen them. It's absolutely going to happen. Okay, Nero's going to go out, collect his corpse and try and fix things, but honestly, yeah, I mean, I think they're... How's their power doing? Oh, it's somehow still running. I mean, this single solid fuel producer is just about keeping it. The new coal that got through has just got through. But yeah, that was it. That was the end of the coal coming through. A couple more flamers in there for good measure, yeah. These have got more solid fuel in now, which is good. But super ropey for them. Any behemoths there? Oh, behemoths. Behemoth biters already. Behemoth biters already. So you see all the flamers going. Poison capsules and slow capsules. The slow capsules stop them walking too fast. So they stay in the poison and flames longer. Therefore they die quicker. But look at that. The gap in the wall starts to form with just that one small attack. But that's how quick the biters came. So Behemoths, boom, spawn them. South are 0.4% away. Are these guys going to push them there? Please send your science. Push them there now. Come on, send that blue. You'll push them to 90 now. That's it, Clutch. Get it on. Get it on. Come on. Send it. Ah, 90% anyway. Okay, well, it's irrelevant now, but... Okay, South. What you going to do? Neuro's connected that again. Yep. Yep. You should have enough coal. There's a little bit of a gap where he obviously rejigged things, but otherwise it's good. Did he fix his oil? I assume he did. Yes, okay. So this will be either one team makes a mistake or South team just cannot hold with what they've got. They really shouldn't be able to hold much past a couple of waves, because with no poison capsules or slow capsules, the flamers they just about hold for a couple of attacks, but then once you get too many in the wave, that's it. There's no behemoths there. There's none in there. No behemoths yet. Lucky boys. That attack's safe. There we go. Just spotted now. Oh, okay. North are about to get hit with a big attack. Keep an eye out for that. Or big attacks. Here we go. Big bite of behemoth biters down there. That's an awful one. That'll be tough to defend against. This is where pretty much the whole team's in defense mode. Any behemoths here? No, still none in here. Wow, they're getting super lucky at the minute. Like I say, this could come down to North making a mistake here when this attack comes in. And that's all South are playing for now. They're playing for the fact that North stuff up somehow and get killed before they do. It's just a game of attrition. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, first behemoths in the South. First behemoths. They are here. Finally, they're getting some here. North ones seem to have disappeared off down here somewhere and got lost. They've got 9,000 threats. I mean, okay. Yeah, the mediums early, they got super lucky. They didn't get the waves we got early on, so we got to see how quick these get attacked. And they're biters, and the biters do a lot of damage to the wall. So they've got 3,000 health on a behemoth biter. 3,000. So look, they're already through 2-3 layers of wall. All those flamers. Oh, wow, they ran away. How strange. Okay, they're fine. North. Oof, look at the gap in the wall that big chunk did there. That's what I mean. Look how fast he's come through. You can see it better from map view where the wall gets chewed up by them. You need to repair that wall, guys, because you've got double... Wait, there's no behemoths in that one. It's just this one. But again, poison capsules here should turn the tide of this fight. Get your capsules down, you get your flamer damage, your slow, and your poison. And look how quick they come through the wall. Look, they're already here. 2 chomps and they're basically through a layer. This is why you need like 10, 12 layers here. Yes, revival hits at 100% as well. The minute is nothing, and also over 100% the damage goes up. So 100% is 100% damage, no revival. 101% is 101% damage with a 1% chance of revival. So that picks up and up and up as it goes up. And obviously the passive is raised hugely. Top left, another attack for them. Again, defense is okay here. Chrono's here, so all 3 team members have to defend here. They've all got capsules. They're all with the flamers. They've got to repair the walls. And this is it. This is where you're holding on. You have to... Oh, look, here comes even more. You have to hold on longer than the other team does. At the minute, I can see in the minimap they're okay, but there's a couple of attacks coming in here, so we'll check there in a sec. Chrono is just laying down the law here with these. Look how fast they die in the poison. Might as well have been small, that one. Easy peasy for him. South. Big chunks in the wall gone. I mean, the whole 9 in north are about to hit 100%. There you go, what's this? Ah, nothing. Blech. Both teams desperately sending science they've got over just to try and keep that threat high, keep everything they can on the opposing team. I mean, like I say, North should hold this. With what they've got, they can kill the Behemoths quicker and easier right now. But if they make a mistake, it'd be such a shame. So, let's see. Then they've got a big gap in the wall here, effectively. This is a bit of too much of a dent they need to repair. Like, this bit and this bit is too much. That needs to be repaired right now. Okay, and then move along, repair this one. This is where your wall builders come into effect. What have they got? 133 in there, that's good. They take walls out of here. Hopefully they've got more. Yes, they've got dedicated wall build here, but they are missing... Oh god, the stone patch is dead. They've got 2 miners working for about 400 more stone coming down there. Oh dear. That's not great. That could be the thing that gets them if they don't have enough walls to repair. Behemoth will just torpedo through. So watch how quick they take these walls out as they come down. It's hard to see with this because of the flamers over the top. If you zoom out a little bit, you can see how quickly they come down layer by layer. But with the poison captures and the flamers, you can keep them at bay. And the poison and flamers will damage you, by the way. In case you weren't aware, you can be damaged by this. So they have to be very careful of that. South? Where's this south attacks? And south have got 7,500 threat built up. They managed to get their power issue fixed at least with the coal belt. Nice. Here we go. There we go. Next attack's coming down here. This is the start of the threat. And you've got an attack over here and an attack under here. That's a big double attack building. This one here could be interesting. It's not too many. A few more spitters, biters. Yeah, this could be... Look how many flamers I've got up. Wow. This is why you have to have this many flamers. You have to have this many flamers to have a chance. Because even with this many... Look at this. 4 or 5 behemoths chewing through your wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep, 8 deep, 9 deep, 10 deep, 11 deep, 12 deep. They're nearly through. They're nearly through. 13 deep. This one's nearly through. If one gets through, you're screwed. And the next attack's coming, so they're going to get screwed here. They are super close to dead here. Super close, because the flamers are struggling to hit them now. They're inside the range where they don't get hit. And that's going to cost them. Oh boy. Has he just about held that? Oh my god. Wow. I have to put a descriptor there to remind me to go back to that and clip that section, because that was just a wall thickness effectively was all they had there. Here we go again, bottom right, next attack coming in. When they split like this, it's a bit where they need to stack up really. Oh, ZEM could die there. Yep, get into the spitter, not good. Hit the spit and you're dead. Behemoth's here. I mean, there's enough flamers attacking for now. But once they get through to get the angle here, it's somewhere here. If they get inside here, the flamers don't hit them anymore. It's getting close. They've just got that one. They've just cleared that. Again, they're dead in a couple of attacks now. Here's another one. They can't sustain this level of damage. Zedium's got to get his stuff. They've got to get the wall repaired. You can't go in the flames. The wall's not repaired. And this is it. This is the one. This is the one. Oh, no, it's not enough. It's not enough. There's too many behemoths inside this bit of wall where the flamers can't hit. This one bite, these two behemoth biters could be the ones that do it. Yep. Down here, and they're in. They're inside the flamers. They're in. They're in. And they're chewing through your defense. These couple here are just about keeping the pressure on, but what's the revival rate down here? Nothing yet. North have got a 2% chance of revival. Nero's doing his best to try and hold it, but look, the wall is dead. Look, the wall is dead. Oh my god, that's a big attack. They ain't surviving that. Oh, they might get lucky because they didn't go here. They went here instead. But look, gaps around the wall. This one here is going to be horrid. North are fine for now. A few attacks, but otherwise good. They might just survive that. There's enough wall there. Can they repair it all? Oh, this is going to get tasty again. Oof. Yep. So look, 1, 2. That's repaired. That's okay-ish. These two big gaps here, not repaired. Any more biters coming? Not yet. Threats low, so North are getting the next attacks. They've got a little bit of an issue. Still not many behemoths. Surprisingly. Yeah, another attack here. As long as they've got the wall to repair it, they're okay. That's all that matters. Get your capsules down. Let the flamers do their job. Repair the wall. That's the goal here. Yep, they're doing some insane damage to those capsules right now. Behemoths are down to half health before they even reach the wall. That's the difference. These guys can get them down to half health. They get halfway through the wall maximum. South, however, yeah. They're getting all the way through the wall. They got so lucky here that wasn't game over. I think the next big attack like that will be. Nope. Speaking of which, they look like spitters though. Not as much of a problem. Mainly because they tend to stay at distance to spit rather than push into the base so much. But they do end up hitting the wall because of the distance between here and what they want to hit. So this wave should be manageable just. North are okay. We'll keep an eye on this one. So you see how they hit there and they start hitting the wall. So they stop. So they naturally slow themselves down for the flamers to hit easier. So these are, yeah. 800, 500. Yeah, they'll all die relatively easily. Oh, yep. ZDM got hit by a spitter. The spit they throw is lethal beyond belief. Really, really lethal. Like, you take one step in it and you're pretty much not surviving. They survive again. North have got all the threat. This is a proper game of attrition here. This is intense. I'm glad I'm not playing it again. Because the last match we played like this was ridiculous by the end. This is so intense when you're in the match playing. Not knowing when the next wave's coming, if you're going to survive it. If you're going to fuck it up and basically cost your team the match. It's really intense. Here we go. North have got a couple of big attacks. But again, with the capsules, this should be okay. Yep, slow capsule. Hit them all. Flamers, poison. One of you needs to go left and just deal with the poison over here. Make sure they're covered. Now look how fast their health drops. Look, 3,000 to 1,000 to dead inside 3 or 4 walls tops. Connor's over here doing the same here. Boom, 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 boom. Dead. Really easy to defend in comparison. That's another big attack, but again, shouldn't be a problem for them. South, on the other hand, a little attack here is fine. They are gathering threat at a hell of a pace now. 26 per second. 27 per second. Pipe was killed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we got too close to the poison. Should be okay. Should be okay. ZDM was killed south. That could be a problem for them. Maybe. No, the flamers are probably... Again, it's all spitters. Lucky sons of guns. Yeah, this is true. I mean, MystiClutch, if they lose now, that'd be a big shame for them. Because they put the work in tonight. 2 matches back to back. Real strong tactics. They managed to convert it into all this. And they're holding... Where are these bites going? What the hell? Oh, they might double up here. But Pipe should get his stuff back. He should just about survive. Regroup. Off you go. So, I still think MystiClutch should win this. It's close, but the capsules are making the difference. Baguettes are holding on so well. But I don't see how they win this without capsules. The waves get bigger, the threats get bigger. You know, they shouldn't be able to. What's going on with these biters? Look at this, just chilling. I mean, I suppose it's for the best because you want these to come now. The walls are a bit risky though. They need to get some walls repaired. I assume they've got walls. It's a bit close. Oh, these guys have got more space to deal with here. That's actually, the path is pretty much where the arc ends. So, oh, jeez. Come on, MystiClutch. These guys are just chilling here. How's Chrono getting on over here? He's fine. He's got this under control in the corner. There's a big chunk of everything to get through here first, so that's fine. Yeah, the walls are almost identical. I think they're nearly tile for tile. North, you need to repair this wall. Please. You've got any walls? You've got 19 in there, and you've got 276 walls in here, look. Please pick them up and repair this fast. Oh my goodness, it's just asking for trouble, that is. South are... Yeah, South are in the same problem here, look. Chewing through the corner. Chewing through the main. It's only a matter of time before someone's wall gets breached. The first wall to drop to Behemoths. This could be game over now. I mean, South have had it once and they managed to just hold it. But they won't hold it again. Because the waves are getting too big. Oh, Pipe was killed again. Oh, he went outside. Why is he out there? Very silly to be out there in Behemoth mode. You want to be behind your wall. I guess he's trying to add more walls to it, but costly. Luckily, Clutch is there. Chrono's going to come help here. That's fine. Repair the walls. Please repair the walls. Piper's got to get his stuff, but there's another wave coming, so... They might get lucky and they go far enough to the left. It's the waves on south. How lucky are Baguette's getting wave coverage here? These biters are just thundering away. Scared him off. Again, this is an issue. Pied Piper, you need to fix it. Right, yeah. Yeah, the biters are paid actors. Medium biters are frauds, man. Still nothing on south. They've got 8,000 threat. North's got another small attack coming in. That's fine. Chrono will deal with that easily. This wall here. Is it? Oh, there you go. There's some biters. Some fun. That's it. That should be defendable. That should be defendable. Here comes an attack here. That should be defendable. So these attacks should be easy. The Flamers take most of this with the poison capsules. Easy. They shouldn't lose to any of these attacks right now with what they've got. The hell are the biters on the south? Okay, given the rate this is going up, I really expect 3 or 4 massive waves here that could be enough to signal the end of the match. That's a big gap of wall there. You just can't see it very well because of the stuff. There's a gap here. Gap there, V shape there, you need to clear. Ah, Piper has to go out to fill the gap in because it's too wide to reach from the other side. Right. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yep, Clowntown just spotted it at the same time as me. This is a big attack. This is a big one. This is an annoying one that should die quick. This is a another little one joining it. That's a big attack now, all in one spot. And you watch how quick these biters left unattended get through this wall. Oh, this. Half the fucking biters just stood still and got killed. Wow. Make a note of that one so I can clip the shit out of that. That was ridiculous. They shouldn't have survived that. They should have died, because look, they're through. They should have died right here when more got through. Now they've got this next attack coming that should finish that job, but I don't even like it. Right, they've struggled to get this wall fully repaired. Look, there's big gaps. Is it going to be enough? Oh. Threat's reasonable still, I think. Well, ZDM they haven't got captures, you see. This is the problem. Oh, ZDM died, and we might see a breakthrough here. Yep, everyone's pinging it, everyone's seeing it, and they're through. They're through. That could be it. That's too many Behemoths in. Yeah, that's it. That will be GG. There's no way. Yeah, Nero's going to die. There's no way they defend against that inside the base. They physically, the Flamers point one way. They have a dead spot in front of them, and they don't turn around behind you. So the Flamers are all dying. Like they're trying to save it. Yeah, this is a bottom wall's now taken out. This side's all going to die. Yep, there's nothing stopping the biters through here now. And that was the one attack I was talking about. One attack, one break through the wall at this late stage, and it's really difficult to recover. Like, these Behemoths are ripping through the side here. North must see this. North of strong defense. Yeah, South have lost an entire section of defense here. I mean, they are killing the biters. I don't think they can repair it though. Using assemblers as a wall. Look, oh bless them. Anything he's got in his inventory to make a wall. Oh dear. Oh, that is pain. Yeah, he's trying to draw them back out to the wall at least, but yeah, that one must have revived. Look, it's back at 3,000 health inside the wall. And here comes the next attack. A little attack, but still. I mean, these biters, they might actually die. The Flamer's still there. Of all the places to attack, they pick the one bit with defences still. Of course. Sodding biters. Well, they managed to take all of the biters out, apart from one. Oh, two. But the gap in that defense there is, I mean, they've managed to put a couple of Flamers back in. Yeah, that's not enough. You say they've got a whole wall of Flamers along here that were holding it originally. I mean, at this point, again, yes, they need to keep doing what they're doing because they need to hold on, because you never know what could happen on North. North could have a massive attack appear. They have the same problem, break through the wall, and they go for the silo and wipe them out in 10 seconds. And South win. But I don't see that. I don't really see that happening. I don't think MystiClutch have come this far to throw it away with a silly mistake now. I mean, look at that. They've literally got a wall of Flamers and a double wall of Flamers. I mean, that's insane. I thought we had a lot last time, but that is an insane amount of Flamers there. Yeah, poison capsules, Flamers, these are all dying. Small attack, that's not a problem. This attack here is not a problem. Chrono's already killed this attack here, basically, using his poison capsules. South, however, have some more chewing on the wall. I mean, they did stop the biters inside, so they have got a tiny bit of defense here. Just about keeping her out. they really should have died long before now. Like, the biters just standing still. You know, everything about the biters in this match has been favourable for Baguette. No, just happens to be Everlord's team created this scenario. Just saying. Yeah, okay. This is probably just, I mean, they're spreading out, so it's actually defendable. Just happens to be the biters in this one match that Baguette are playing, that Everlord's team are losing on, that these biters seem to be acting weird. I'm just saying, ZDM was killed. Mega Frotz is not going to stop those ones coming through. That's going to be Behemoths in the base just here, I think. Yep, here they come again. Yeah, there, that's too many again. That's wiping out the defenses you just put down. And then again here, Neuro. Is he dead? He's dead. Yeah, he was killed, so they're coming through there. There's no flamers here to stop these guys, so these guys will walk right through as well. North. Oh god, north. Come on, north. Just keep at it. You can see the deaths happening now. You know some shit's going down here. The flamers that got pointed this way are actually just about doing it, but the problem is they start damaging their own flamers themselves. Oh. Yeah, I mean, the Behemoths are kind of... I mean, they're going for the flamers still, so that South can hold on and hope that North stuff it up. Which, with the wall gaps, is still a possibility. They still have hope, but... Yeah, this is like a free channeling as they take it. And here, they're just chewing... Biters just chewing the walls. If that was us, they'd be in absolutely munching the base. Inside out right now. Taking the face off the base, but no. Not these biters. Not these biters at all. These biters like eating walls. Or just standing still. Look at this, look. There's a few that are broken through that are taking the flamers out. So, I mean, they are going to die here. They can't defend here, but they are just eating the stone. Yeah, this whole defense here is dead. Any waves that come... And 9,800 threat, they're due a big attack. So here we go. That's pretty much going to be the end there. They can't... Bless him, Megafort's just chucking nades. Oh, please die, please die. Doing his best. It's damage and it will stack, but... The revival chance is now at 7% and 9%. That's pretty high. Yeah, the Behemoth's now just taking out all the flamers just in anger. Yeah, South have no defense left. I mean, how is this the only damage to their base after like 4 waves of Behemoths? How? I mean, granted, they're chewing outwards from the base. Right, at last, start doing some damage. Oh my god. There we go. We're starting to see some real damage now, but... Oh my god. Yeah, that's going down in the description for creating clips and shorts out of, because I just can't even... Yeah, they're going home. Alright, mate. I've done the flamers. I'm gonna go... I'm a bit tired, man. I'm gonna go back to the nest. How are the biters all dead? How are they only got like 3 or 4 left here? And this whole lot has survived? How? They've got 10,000 threat now. I mean, they surely die to the next wave with nothing here. But there's no flamers here at all, and the wall is dead, so 100% the next waves through here just run through, surely. Right? Yeah? Here we go. Out of the fog. Swear to God, they sit and chew the wall. They're only spitters as well, so that's a bit annoying because they won't do as much anyway, but still. Okay, through you go. Bit single file, choo choo. Choo choo choo. Come on and join the conga. Choo choo choo. White line along the floor. Spit is deadly as well. It's splash damage, so yeah, 11k, 12k threat. And oh, here we go. Top left. The one spot there's a flamer left. There's a surprise. Oh, they're through there though, and one flamer's not enough. Yeah, let's rip that side of the base. This side of the base has now got all the spitters. I have no words anymore for this game. I really have no more words for this game at all. Oh look, another pack of biters to come and chew all with them. Lovely. Uh, okay, massive gap in the wall here. This. Oh my god. Right, there you go. These now rip through the base, GG style. These guys as well pick their target and then do the same. But look, wall. There we go. They're at the silo. They'll go for the silo now, surely. Once they kill the silo, that's it. The silo is the death. North okay? North are fine. North held it well. Absolute GG. There it is. Oh, I can't type anything. It's gone all funny. MystiClutchPipe wins. Well, 2 games on the bounce, with arguably the quickest game and the longest game of the season, I suspect. 2:45 is pretty close to one of the longest games we've played. Wow. The round of applause, please, for MystiClutchPipe. This was one of those nights tonight where they've shown just how much of a team they've improved. Like, the first game against us, knocking us out in 8 minutes. Amazing. That tactic was just completely out of the blue and completely took us by surprise. We had no chance. Fair play. They tried the same here tonight, and Baguette shouldn't be dismissed. They defended that tactic so well at the start. Like, they really got it right. And then both teams managed to transition into bigger bases, but North's game plan. I'm sat here making pencil notes right now. Like, what do they do? Can we do that? Can we take that part? Can we do what they did there? Because that was really good. You know, and I think now every game to the end of the season, we will see some real good fun games, because that opening is intense and this end game clearly works.